All right. So this is what session is this?
23.
23. Session 23. Nylums few. Another tale from the endless ale. So our question of the day was, what is your character's love language that they like to receive specifically? So we'll start off with our most loving boy.
The direct,
Yzak.
No.
the direct approach. Just show up, strong-muscled woman, pick me up and take me away. I'm fine with it.
Did that happen?
Yes.
Yeah, which is why
That's your-
which is why it works so well.
That's your love language?
Yeah, she showed up, picked me up,
Aggression,
took me away. I
apparently.
was all for it.
Did we
That's
find
your
out if
love.
you're pregnant?
If I'm pregnant,
Yeah.
It is a
I
secret.
was sick for a while and I was pretty rock hard too. So
Is that what happens when you get pregnant? You get rock hard?
Apparently.
I don't know. I'm telling you that basilisk was female. I was hard for a while.
Okay.
Okay.
Zubat's like
Nose.
Zubat's like I
What
spent
is
3 hours
that?
of
Is
work.
that physical? I'm assuming that's physical touch then.
Oh, that's what you meant.
Yeah.
I misunderstood the question. Move on.
Andre's just like, pick me up and take me to the back room.
Yeah. It's
What?
anyone that can pick me up.
That's not love language.
Muscle mommy, what the fuck are you talking about?
A woman came up to me,
Acts of
shook my hand, and I
service.
just
Okay.
And
that just did it
quality
for me.
time.
I'm sorry.
That's
What was
it.
that?
Acts of service and quality time. So,
Dimitri.
Just trying to spend time with the person and wanting to spend time with them.
Okay, quality time.
I try to hang out with you every day, and you keep telling me that.
Take the hint.
Yes, because you have sexual harassment on multiple occasions.
Physical touch.
And you,
Physical touch.
that's his.
and you threaten violence against me.
When you want someone to love you,
Hate
you,
and
you
love.
have to give them what they receive, not what you want.
Consent is very
Oh,
important.
look at her go.
Yeah.
Ruling.
Acts of service.
She doesn't have a love language yet, but if she would get one, it would be like giving gifts or listening to her partner be like, I want this item, that she will do her best to get that item.
So what does she like to receive though? Or what do you feel like she might develop if you're not sure yet?
Like,
She likes gift giving.
she likes gift giving, maybe just like everyone's generic answer, spending time with the person, just like getting to know them.
I thought handing Dove books would have done it.
No.
She doesn't need quality time. She needs words of affirmation.
We all know Dove
Flip,
can't
flip.
read. She's just constantly casting comprehend language.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Point the spell not issue.
Hell yeah.
No, it's a ritual spell.
So,
Yes.
last
Hey,
we
Dove, can
left
you read
off.
this for you in 10 minutes?
Time.
Close that for now.
Okay, so the last we left off, after the adventures out about inquiring as to the druid known as Rundy and its last location, you had gone into the swamps, had an encounter, found his former abode, found a letter informing that he has left, but his apprentice, Calliope, has left the swamp, but she has her homestead is further west, in between two mountains.
I don't know. It was a female.
Oopsies.
Yes.
I didn't
No,
even.
it's a big bush man named Calliope.
Sounds like my type.
I'm not judge.
It's a minotaur named Calliope.
Not changing.
Learning this information, you started to make your way out of the swamp as the basilisk was slowly regenerating. But seeing a partially sunken ship, you chose to quickly investigate it in the time being. Upon doing so, you found a number of items. You found some clothing, some weapons, some animated stone, turned to stone pirates that attacked you, that you dismembered, but also found a small treasure chest along with a notebook with a map as to that this was their latest haul that was going to be brought to their own personal treasure hoard. Which you discovered late into the night as you were investigating a journal, and a copy of the map had been tucked in between a secret pocket of this book. You decided to make your way back to the city of Goliath in an attempt to resupply, lick your wounds, gather your cart and belongings before heading back out in an attempt to both head west to try to find this druid for information in regards to Yzak's mother, as well as possibly finding this treasure on the way. When you arrived at Goliath, it was pretty late into the evening, thus you all pretty in this sense of almost autopilot, you guys instinctually went into the tavern, paid for rooms, and went into the guild hall, paid for some rooms, and got some rest that night. Waking up, a number of you waking up early in the morning and venturing off. Most of you went over to Anvil and Thread at the crack of dawn, very early in the morning before anything really happened, where literally Yzak was there, Mulin was there, Dove was there, and Dimitri was there as well. Were you there as well? And Nix. The only person who stayed behind was Moz. She slept in a little bit.
I thought you did come.
She did not.
No,
Oh,
she didn't.
No, I have
Yeah, right,
But you had all quickly, the crack of dawn, went over to Anvil and Thread and what is the word? Not acquired.
Procured?
Not procured. I don't know what the word is. But you.
Requisitioned?
There's probably a million words that are the right things. But you requested a number of different items to be made, altered, and so on. Dove asked for your orb that you had just gotten
To go to
be
with the
affixed
tortoise.
to a quarterstaff.
Mm-hmm.
They said that would take just a couple of hours to be finished.
Sick.
Mulian put in for the leg, now that you guys have some money, so custom measured leg using springs and other materials is being built to help give him that added mobility that he's losing with the peg leg, or the wooden style leg. Dimitri asked a little bit of questions about some of the shield and different ideas, and Yzak gave them the 7 rings that you had to be inscribed.
Yes.
Oh, that's
Did we also figure out what was going on with the stone gun? Or they just told her it's just
He told
rock?
her it was merely a stone, and when you look at it yourselves, you can look that like the barrel has no hole. There is no hole for like anything to fire out of. The whole thing was petrified, and it was most likely due to the enchantment that caused even the stone figures to be able to move, that allowed the gun to fire.
It's alright, I'll throw it at someone somewhere.
It can still be used as a bludgeoning weapon.
If Mo's used it, would she be?
In case
It'd
of
be
emergency.
really ironic if you put it. It'd be really ironic if you put it inside of a cannon and fired it at someone.
Beautiful.
In
But-
case of emergency.
Heard.
Yeah. So before you left,
Add it to the crowbar.
Before you left, Yzak, Benjamin informs you that the full inscription might be a little bit difficult, but he can do it there either if you would prefer the group name or the individual's name. Which would you prefer? Each ring is different.
It does.
They all are unique rings.
Are they going to be inscribed with the same symbol, though?
They will all be inscribed with the same symbol.
In that case, names.
Each individual's name?
Yes.
Easy. He said that because of your returned patronage and everything like that, that he will rush this and get these rings done. He is confident he'll be able to get these rings done in 2 days for you. Just come back in a few hours, give him time for each ring, give him about like 30 to 40 minutes per ring. So you gave him 7 rings, so about 3 to 4 hours to get them in order to, and he's going to. You actually see, like, once you guys leave, as you're the last person to leave, you looking out of the corner of your eye, you see that the 2 of them, he puts a bell in the center of the desk, telling people, ring the bell for service, and they both go off. One to immediately start working on her staff, and the other one and the gentleman behind the counter, Benjamin, to immediately start working on your rings. Yes. But after that, I'll give Summer one moment.
Of course, I have to thing on it.
Which one?
Oh, can I actually have
shielding.
can I have somebody roll a d4 and then somebody roll a d10 for me?
I rolled a d10.
Okay, I'll do the d4.
I'll do nothing.
If I can find my d4, sweet. Thank you.
I got a 7.
I'll roll the boat.
I got a 2.
Yeah.
It is November 27th. That's the date.
Today?
Test roll.
There's a
Like
13.
in the
Oh,
in the game.
In
No, today's the
game,
13th.
the date is November 27th.
Thank you. Okay, this is one plate.
Why is that
One plate.
significant?
I'm trying to keep an actual ledger
Alright.
of how much time is passing.
Because 9 months from now, I'm going to have a son.
Ah, very
What?
important.
Oh, sure.
That concealer.
No, I don't want
It's my new character. My character.
Sure.
Orc DNA is very powerful.
The
Yeah.
Barber Ranger.
Mullion was informed that his leg was going to take about 3 weeks to build.
Yeah.
That is also why I was giving up today's date. That way we can track 3 weeks from today,
27.
the 27th.
The 27th in November.
Yeah. So I wanted to make sure that we had a date. That way we can track for his light to be finished.
What's the year?
Oh God, I have that somewhere.
Into the archives.
What's the weather like? Which way's the wind direction?
Into the
Oh wait, I can do that too.
We have the Weatherstone.
Oh yeah.
He has
Oh,
a
yeah,
die for
yeah.
he has a die for wind direction.
Rocks, rocks, rocks.
It is rainy and the wind is blowing south.
Right.
I'll take some rain right about
Wait, I
now.
had one other
It's
thing.
been long enough without it.
The year is boop, 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 boop. 2384 of the fourth age.
Of the fourth
Hello?
age.
The fourth age.
Do you feel cold?
She's not with us.
I would have asked this before, but that's.
Alright, so we kind of discussed that I do have organs.
Yeah, she pees.
I do pee, but I mostly just have stone skin, but I do
Pick a color.
purple. I do think that for that reason, having stone skin, what happens with rocks, they kind of like, I think they hold on to like temperature more so, and they change. I think like if it's cold out, I'm definitely cold.
So if anything, you're more sensitive to cold.
It's a purple stone.
But I don't think it bothers me.
We'd be like more resistant, but also hold on to it. Actually kind of like more resistant.
Oh, that is fat stack of
But-
newspapers.
If you like sit by campfire for a while and then just like go
I
outside,
would
do cat?
probably like burn you.
Well, I mean, do cats like nuzzle on you for warmth?
Until they,
You are Puddin's
So
best
as far as,
friend.
as far as mechanically goes, she doesn't have actual resistance to it.
Why is
So like there are races like Goliaths that specifically have cold resistance,
You are
so
now
they can
protected
handle
by
the
something.
cold much better.
Amethyst.
Luckily, it's been rather temperate. But
chicken.
That's usually throughout
Oh, the
these
chicken.
adventures,
Yes,
some
I-
stray cats will just like nuzzle them against you at random times.
Mose, you were the last one to wake up this evening. It is starting. There's a slight bit of rain going on. The wind is blowing through this area, and it is get late into the fall/winter, so there's a bit of a chill in the air. It is about 10 a.m. when you finally arise and you walk down the stairs. Everyone else, as they had awoken, had kind of quickly bustled about. They had quickly moved throughout the things, and they each had kind of a goal, really, early in the morning. Not too much paying attention to the surroundings. But as you saunter down the stairs, you can see that as you walk down, the entire right-hand side of the Adventurers Guild is actually closed off. There are faux walls that have been put up, along with signs saying closed for renovation.
That's where we normally would go and that's where we had our rat race.
That is where you
That
have your
was where
races.
we had the rat races. Maybe they're building a place for us to have more rat races.
Oh.
You can see behind the counter, both of the familiar guild agents, Vanessa and Chloe, are both behind the counter working as adventurers are still coming in, grabbing jobs off the boards and different things like that. You can see that they've restructured the boards a little bit for not just rank, but also priority and different things like that. Like there's now a central board for high priority missions, and then they have ones for lower and medium, and then each from their rank. The missions are now kind of were always ranked, but now there's a bit more to it. You feel you yourself naturally, as you woke up, you were starting to leave the Adventurers Guild. Whereas as you first left, you saw. I mentioned that you saw Reyes across the street speaking to three other gentlemen at the time.
Are there horse races in this world?
Just rat races.
Just
Are we like allowed to?
Across the way, is there any buildings? I'm trying to get this man's attention. I know he's busy.
Yeah, so you are in the city of Galea. There is a whole mess of different buildings, and because this is the Adventurers Guild, it is very much also, even though it has its own tavern built in it, that a lot of adventurers kind of just, or it did, right now it's closed off. There are surrounding shops because of its proximity. There are a number of very close by different places. Anvil and Thread is one of the newest places to open up, and it's a little bit of ways from the because the prime real estate has been taken up originally. Because if you're right next to the guild, You got adventurers that just picked up a mission. They're going to want to go across the street to the different stores to stock up or to get stuff before they pick up their mission. So there's a lot of buildings nearby, other taverns, other shops for goods, and inns as well.
Isn't our favorite? All right, I'm gonna follow your lead on that one. Coffee shop, bakery across the way.
It's a little bit further away. The bakery is a little bit further away. But what are you trying to do?
I have an
Find
idea.
Dimitri's boyfriend.
No.
That's
Hmm?
mine.
Throw a
Past
persona
that.
at
If
him.
I see him, I'll drop a number. I'm gonna go.
Yeah, persona.
Go get us some drinks. I know he's busy. He seems busy. I want to go to the cafe,
This isn't Fuzzy Tails.
get some little drinks, and then I want to bring him.
Our
home.
taste. Our sponsor.
That's what I like to do.
You
What if you got a
are
plus two to hit
adorable.
if you-
Direct.
Yeah,
Direct.
persona.
Yes, you
She's a
absolutely.
druid.
You take a little bit of a minute to go by, and as you do, at this time, this is when all of you guys are still like going
Comes
coming
in
around
size
the
of the
city,
years.
talking to
The
ambulance,
years
right,
can be
getting
bigger
the
than
different things. You guys have a couple more hours before your items. A number of your items are good.
Squirrels
You
and rabbits.
easily go over to Just Desserts and can procure whatever it is you wish from them pretty easily. If you're just looking for 2 drinks, that'll just be that'll just be 8 copper.
Okay.
2 drinks. Just shy of 1 silver. 10 copper is 1 silver.
Cast long strider on Lillian, that way you can keep up with us while we're walking throughout the town in the rain.
You just carry me.
You absolutely should just carry him around.
I carry you.
Muscle mommy.
Yeah. And I'm sitting there low key kind of jealous right now.
You pretend to trip and you're like, my leg. It hurts.
He starts fucking sawing your leg off.
I have my 2 drinks.
You have your 2 drinks.
A drink
If you
on.
try to be
I would
nice,
like
but I wouldn't
you-
just give money for
Can you
nothing.
please roll for me a performance
Ah,
check?
fuck.
get a girl.
This is the art of being subtle but also noticeable. Of you're trying to be casual but catches attention.
Oh, please, please,
I had a girl
Rolo.
roll that.
And you're just
Oh,
like,
wait, I also, before we get started, who was the first person to walk in?
Him.
Yep. Alright, so.
Wait, I get an inspiration because I watched the video. Give me that fucking coin.
I
right
did
now.
say I would give you. I did say I'd give you that.
We
'cause-
also
Don't
get
you always
a
also get it because you're human?
Oh yeah, the 2 of you.
The two
Oh
of
god
us?
damn! Everyone,
Yeah.
What race are
everyone
you?
except for the 2 of you.
Pump it up,
Okay, so
Can she get it just for
It's
humor?
fine.
I said that she gets one because she was
Okay.
the
Hold
first
on to
person to
one.
watch that video. Joe gets one because he was the first person to walk into the he was the first player here today, and Nick has his, and Danielle gets hers because she's a human.
Yay!
I'm
Okay,
half
let me
human.
see
I
this.
get half of them.
yeah, right? Can we just get half of them?
Yeah,
We'll
use
get
it.
Rolo.
Use it.
Yeah.
You guys don't need it, you know.
I don't know. Digital or
Scream
real.
is metamorphic.
Go real.
Use
Go real today.
Go real today.
Go real today.
Scream.
Okay, that's better. 11 plus 3, 14.
Oh, I would have loved you to be like,
20s.
No, you're not supposed to be out of breath yet.
You see right now, because it is raining, the 3 of them are like it's kind of funny as you're walking up the
That's
4
a wet t-shirt.
they're still talking as you come back, all 4 of these gentlemen, but unlike the other 2 who, like, one of them has this large hat, has a hat over him, one of them is like holding his coat like semi over his head as he's talking. Ray is the other 3 are kind of like trying to shield themselves, or they have something to shield themselves. He's got just his trench coat, he's just getting drenched, so his hair is just completely just soaking wet and just like slicked back as he's just letting himself just get rained on as he's talking, looking like it doesn't bother him. But you can still see, as you had left, that even on his trench coat, that he has like this large, very long, like what's the word for it? Like it is like a wool trench coat. Like it's but even on the back of that, you can faintly see the outline of 2 wings that kind of just stay. He kind of has that motif on a lot of his clothing that they're just always there. This time it's like. Even though it's a black wool trench coat, it's like the wings are also just a line art of like black velvet, so it's very hard to see. It just catches the light sometimes, and you can just faintly see them. But you do catch his attention, and as you are about 30 feet away from him, you see him just usher his hands, and all three of the guys go, and they just leave as he turns to face you.
Whoa.
As he just sent them away.
Dove, are you okay with holding
Didn't
my
mean
troll
to
in your bag?
interrupt, I say,
Yeah,
as
no,
I
thanks,
approach.
I should
By
buy
no
a couple
means.
shovels.
I
Yeah, that's
sent them away. Our business was concluded.
Hand
What is
you
this?
I got you coffee, or whatever the hell we drink in this day and age. It's it's wet out, and you're. This is real life too, guys.
It's wet
It
out.
looks like you needed. It's early. You're doing business, and the
What?
weather's terrible. Here's a drink.
It's wet out.
Summer,
Indeed it is.
that was the cutest thing ever, by the way. That was so cute.
He just makes eye contact and just holds it as he takes a drink of his coffee. Thank you very much.
You're
It
welcome.
is
Roll for
in-
poison damage.
No.
It is indeed. Do you want to get out of the ring, or would you like to take a stroll?
Get it.
I don't like the rain, so wherever.
I imagine that you actually, even within this, that your wings are actually like pulled up, creating your own little umbrella using your wings above you.
You just shift
Scattering
him
the
so
rain
it gets
so-
him under there.
It's just coming to a peak, like a point as the two wings kind of like come up, so it kind of like there's a spot where you could theoretically like stand, and if all the rain is kind of just going around.
You don't seem to mind the rain.
Rain normally means good things.
Oh, I don't know where you're from, but it's different.
But it is indeed cold and wet, so let's find somewhere, shall we? Let me see.
Just desserts.
I was just there.
That's a spot though. That's the dating spot.
I don't know if this is a date.
It's definitely a date.
I also give strangers coffee.
Yeah.
He's not a stranger. I flew with him once. Okay.
Oh, right.
Oh, right,
Across the street, there is another tavern known as called the Purple Dragon, and he takes you by the arm and leads you over to the Purple Dragon. In there, you watch as he is immediately greeted upon entry, and he's like, "We'll just go sit by the fireplace, which is a little cold."
Fabulous.
And he takes you down. As you see this whole tavern, and there is a monstrous, towards the back wall. There's a whole bar area on one side. There's a lot of different seatings, but there is a monstrous kind of fireplace on one side, and the fireplace itself stands to it's almost like a human size. Like you could literally stand inside of it like that. It's just got a rage, the whole bottom is just filled with a 6-foot fire that is going, and there's some seating just around it with little tables and stuff like that. And he brings you over there, and they do not question you bringing in your own drinks whatsoever.
Yeah, very funny. No outside drink.
Get out. Okay.
I'll let you think for a moment.
Yeah, let's.
I'll let you think as we.
This is turning into our smut books at this point. Just so you know.
It started with the wings.
Yeah, it's starting with the wings.
We'll go around. We'll go around the table. If anybody has something they wish to raise their hand and they want to start, if they have something in mind that they want to do.
There were a couple things I wanted to do.
Absolutely.
Would you guys like to go to the train? I got a few hours to go. Would you guys like to train outside by the guild hall?
Okay.
I want to keep practicing with these two.
Okay.
Sure.
I go to just desserts to read my books.
Yeah, I'll go with you. I'll kick your ass.
Get it, girl.
I came over my shoulder and we're just running off in the
The
rain.
four of you.
Given what I said earlier, it's still getting weird for me.
The four of you head back to the guild. The first thing that you guys notice, now that you're kind of gotten that initial, readiness out of you guys have kind of started to settle down and get your bearings. That is when you guys have noticed that a lot of the windows are shaded on the inside for half of the for half of the guild, and that is when you notice that the signs saying tavern closed for renovations and different things like that. So you guys can either go through the guild or go around it. Either way, you can easily get to the
I would like to go through.
I don't have a choice in this.
I believe we said we have already registered you in the past.
Yes.
So we already have that taken care of. You go in. You can see other members of the guild moving around, different people grabbing jobs, taking them up to the desk, groups of other adventurers talking amongst themselves as they're debating which one is the right one for them. There's about 10 to 12 people in here, but it feels a lot more cramped as the entire dining room side is closed off. And there are full
Can we
walls.
see anything past the full walls, like any
No,
damage?
they're like entirely like fake walls that are up, like not glass, that are boarded up, and there's a walkway that has been like built through that way you can get to the back door that leads out to the train.
Is there any like holes or cracks that I can see through these fake
Make a
walls?
perception check.
Dimitri.
Natural one.
Odds are
Give me my info.
Great, now I'm
Hey!
One more person's got it. Yeah, you
There are
just
no cracks.
have you
Oh,
make a
you have,
dexterity
you're,
saving
you're
throw.
the only one that doesn't have an inspiration.
She used hers.
Okay, have you make a dexterity saving throw?
Yes.
What are you gonna say to him? Odds are you'll take off your shirt and smack me around.
I was gonna say odds are you'll go up to the front of the training hall and say open the pit and see who goes out and fights outside.
16? Okay. You
It'll
take
be like
2 points of
turning
bludgeoning damage as you go to like
start a fighting
go up
pit outside.
and you just hit your foot on the thing and you just slip and just crack your side into one of these posts.
But I do
nearby.
not drop him.
Ow.
Wet
Yeah,
leg
dude.
is swelling in the rain.
Yeah. Alright, well, I'll give it a
Why
shot.
are you carrying him?
Because it's raining out,
Oh.
and he has one leg.
I'm lazy.
That's it.
And I've blessed and emboldening bonded her.
Because it's wet out. Yeah.
You can see Vanessa and Chloe behind the counter as they are tending to different people. And as people are like pretty quickly coming and going throughout this. You wish to just go through?
I feel like you've mentioned that it's closed for renovations about 4 times, and I feel like it's
Mentioned it
important.
twice.
I'm like, so
Once to you guys, once to her.
I will go up to these women,
The boarded window.
and yes, again,
Rip off the fucking board.
and I would like to, talk to them. Hey, ladies, how are you guys doing today?
Law
Hello.
firm.
How can we help this morning?
Oh, it just could I get a drink? I'll get a drink first. So, and then I was wondering, were you guys renovating everything? And what
I'm
happened?
sorry, what? Get
Can
a
I
drink?
get a drink?
Oh no, the tavern's closed.
Okay, then why are you renovating everything?
Well, we've had an influx in people. So we are going to be adding some more clerk desks. That way we can handle more people coming in. So we're going to be expanding that and closing the tavern. We'll still keep the rooms there. And because of also, although you guys did seem to spur a little bit of interest in a track is being built on the outskirts of town right now. And that should be done. That should be done in probably about two or 3 weeks, as they're building a whole large stadium, and they're not a stadium, but there is a large building being built for smaller races, and then there's a larger track for horses and dogs.
A man walks by with papers that say off-track betting.
Yeah, my grandfather. No.
But we are expanding this, and we're going to be closing down the tavern for the time being. We might still have a few seatings, but not nearly the amount as it seems there's been an uptick in activity.
Okay, so all good things.
In a way, yes.
How not?
Is the tavern not coming back?
Not to the same extent. It might be small. Might be a couple of. We'll probably still have a bar for those who wish to sit, but much less seating, as we are going to be increasing the amount of people taking in jobs and helping with that.
Are you hiring?
Is this
We
where you
Lot
are.
of
Are you looking
jobs.
for? Are you looking to retire already?
It's where you fucking
Not
store
yet.
It's like my options.
It's just a front desk clerk.
He's like, I take the money,
This
I break
was
the 20.
Vanessa, the one with pink
It's a
hair.
paper cut.
Okay, cool. All
What's
right.
the name of the other one?
Roll to
Chloe.
stamp the
Chloe.
paper.
Cool.
Shows
Chloe,
up
I'm
religiously
having that
every
off.
week, just new clerk shit.
You look over at Chloe as you feel a heavy smack that does 1 point of damage on your
Nice.
ass. As you hear a voice go over your shoulder. As a voice go over your shoulder, just go, "How's my favorite mountain climber?"
Willing to climb the Andes again tonight if you're up for it.
You look behind her and you just go like this as you see a familiar half-orc female standing over you, looking down.
Now that you want it, it's not as attractive.
All right, I guess I have no more questions for these fine ladies.
I'm gonna ask these chaps and I'm ready to get back in the saddle.
Jesus
Christ.
We'll make the maskless. Just wait.
Feel free to find me. I'm gonna go train. And she goes out to the back courtyard.
Well, enough, so.
Yeah, I guess we go to the courtyard.
Open the pit.
Is there anything anybody else wishes to do inside of the guild?
Get knocked out.
You head out
I
back.
can't put that.
There is one section. There's large open fields and different not closed off, different like sectioned off areas where people are still going through some drills. Not a lot of people, not very crowded because of the rain. But there is covered areas, almost like stables, where you've seen the training dummies for people to practice. There's still archery fields that for people to target practice. And there's one kind of large covered pit that is very much looks like a Greco-Roman wrestling style. Like it's just filled with dirt. There's like a white chalk style ring thing carved out of it, and like openings inside for people to come in, but also like stands that way people could like could watch and sit. This is the only covered area.
Perfect day for mud wrestling.
There is another one right next door that does not have the roof, that is just mud. That is where she went. And she is currently barbarian wrestling another person.
Who did not ask to be wrestled.
Very much a much thinner person who is just being thrown a little bit around. She is like, she is in full, like, it does not look like she's being playful. It looks like she's taking this dead serious with this individual. It's another guy, but he looks terrified throughout the entire experience as he is trying to put it, like, keep his footing. He's like, at one point you watch him grab a handful of mud and try to throw it in her eyes.
Only makes us stronger. Yeah.
I choose to believe he's being dolphined.
But where would the four of you like to go?
It's your idea. Where?
Preferably the covered one, so I'm not slipping everywhere.
Okay.
Just have my whatever, I'm just staring at you.
Four
You
of
want me to put you
the four
down?
of you easily can go to the covered areas. For those who don't want to train, they can sit in the stands. For those who do, you can spend the time practicing your weapons, training your weapon masteries, and going through either with one another or with training dummies and different things like that as you were doing this.
Do we hold back, or do we hold back at first until it slowly gets more and more aggravating? Immediately?
Like real life?
Yeah.
That happens in real life.
Dove,
Hi.
you
Yeah.
head over to Just Desserts.
Hell
Who
yeah,
cast a
dude.
spell first?
Is there
Some point
anything
in
that you were
he's gonna start using Hunter's
trying
Mark.
to do?
So
You're in the middle of you do spirit party.
I keep forgetting. The wood one is in what language? The wood. I had the wood
We're
book and the
cutting each other so we
white
can't
book. The
move.
white book was in Celestial. Am I correct
The
about
White
that?
Book was in Celestial. Yes, that is correct.
Guess what? I can actually read it because I forgot I can read Celestial. I always thought that I didn't. I can read Celestial. So
How did you not? Was you didn't stay in your languages?
I did. I don't know why I thought it was a different, like, for some reason it didn't click in my mind that I had it until I looked and I was like, fuck me, I had it. But the wood book about the old one was in a different language.
The
I
Wood
think
Book was primordial.
that's what I don't have. So I want to read those. I want to read the white book and Celestial, so that way I can actually, like, know what the fuck it is. And then I also want to look at that scroll that I found when we were at Rudy's house. That was with the other two vials.
That was the scroll of the
Oh,
where
the
she was
location.
describing where she was from.
Got it. Okay, so that's done. Check.
Yeah, that was the location saying, "Hello, I hope this finds you in good health,"
Okay.
and so on.
And then the third thing I want to do is I'm going to take out the broken pan flutes that I've had since we helped the farmer with the Pumpkin King, and I want to put it back together.
Okay.
Cast bending. On it.
Got it.
William, today we begin your training. We're going to teach you how to dodge.
I will guiding bolt you into hell.
Dodge.
Yeah,
I'll put a
you
cover
head
on
into
that.
Just can easily grab whatever sort of food or anything you want or any
I'll
drinks
see a funny thing
like
online.
that
Just teach them.
before taking a seat
I'm not actually doing
somewhere.
this, but I have to know.
Chai tea and a muffin.
Yeah.
17 hit.
You go and sit down. The first thing you do is you bust out the pieces of the fruit, and it takes you about an hour or so. As there's a number of like broken
18
pieces
points
to it, and you're trying, and you have to like line them up perfectly.
Yeah.
Otherwise, like if you put it wrong, the mending might still mend it, but then it's like
It's just
at,
kinda
at a
crooked.
weird
How far
cockeyed
away from
angle.
you are?
Yeah.
So you spend about an
How far
hour
away
or
from
so.
each other are
Can I have you make a
Definitely
sleight of hand
start
check?
30
That
feet
will
away,
determine
so-
how long this takes.
Sure. Sleight of
I
hand.
move 25 feet back and I lay the fuck down.
19 plus 2.
Yeah, but I
It
don't
takes
have my
1
crossbow
hour.
on because of those.
You sit there meticulously putting the pieces back together and
Long
mending them
strider dash
individually
to you.
as,
Close to distance.
as over that time the pamphlet
I'd be right in
starts
front of
to
you.
just come back together.
That's 10 feet. 10. It's an action. Oh,
So it's
never
just a
mind,
regular
not
pamphlet.
dash.
Until
I
I
move 40 feet.
place
towards you.
something on it.
Got long strider action.
Alright.
Move it to me.
Put that back in now that it's
After you
fixed.
have time, and then we go back in time.
Oh, that would be cool. And then I'm just gonna sit there for the next hour or two and just read the book on the Celestial.
Okay.
So we were 30 feet.
Can I have you make
25,
a?
5,
This will be a
40
history
feet,
check.
40 feet.
Yeah, 40.
Alright.
Oh no, I would move 50 feet because my first turn I get an extra 10.
Sing it because I just got a natural 1. I'm really pissed off.
I cast Spirit Guardian. I move back and then I move
It's a
forward.
fucking 2 plus 3. It's
Wisdom
a fucking
14 saving
3.
There is a very odd
You think it'd be
thing
better
that
at Wiz being
happens with
ranger?
this book, and that it is Celestials, the one that you were reading,
Mhm.
and you know Celestials.
17.
The problem is this
Yeah,
book
so you
is
take half
using
damage.
not just word. It's not as simple as these are words that you've been taught how to translate. There are a lot
9
of
points
words
of
in here
damage still.
that
9
are
points of healing
unique
damage.
to the language. That there is no
And my
translation
turn.
for.
Actually,
There's a lot of
No, I
names
stood up.
in here
I moved
that
back.
are almost
I moved
impossible
back
to
only.
pronounce
I'm
in
only
the,
able to move
in
back
the English
though.
tongue
Wasn't I getting
or in the
no
common
common
language.
No, because you're not right up against me.
It is very frustrating.
No, 15,
as you
I
were
think it's 15.
as you are reading this tome
I'll double check.
or attempting to read this
15
tome,
feet.
and there is clearly
So you're about 15 feet away from me.
a gap
I don't like that where this is
in
going.
Actually, no, you're 20
understanding
feet
as
away
you
from me.
as there's
Yeah, there was a gap.
whole words that
Like
don't
close to
have
feet, which means
any sort of translation. You're not sure if it's talking about a location, an entity, an item,
17.
or if these
17?
are long forgotten spells.
Shield.
Oh,
It
no,
is very hard to
I
discern.
would-
You spend
I would
the
feed it
entire
to-
part, a couple of hours
Yeah.
working
No,
on
I
this.
would have ran into a spirit.
Now
guardian
that I'm
again.
pissed off, I'm going.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah,
no,
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 it's something you want to do.
I just
Yeah,
wanted
go
to
take from it again.
cast comprehend
Oh.
languages so that way I can actually read it now. After doing that, and be like, God damn it, cast it because I'm pissed.
6 points.
So I'm
of
gonna cast comprehend
We'll
languages.
take care of that.
That's
We'll take care of that.
that's fine. That's fine.
The 4 of you are at the pits.
Yeah, I'm currently getting my ass kicked, and
Yep.
he hasn't touched me.
And I was just
He's
laugh.
like, your training begins. I'm like, I'm gonna melt you. Go on.
I'm just watching.
Go on.
Alright,
You're the ref.
Hunter's Mark.
I am cheering on
Where are you
Ryan.
again?
First attack.
I'm watching them.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
stupid.
You're also okay.
21.
21.
Shield.
Every time.
I don't know how y'all don't do it.
You're like, that would've been-
Second follow up. Not nat 20. Second attack with the bonus action. 15. All these keep clinking off because of Nick.
Do you have to hit with it though?
No, it's his make me attack.
So one more attack.
I used bonus action being it. I don't have the attack.
Okay. You can actually see as the two of you are doing this.
Go ahead.
Two of you
That's
are
all I
watching.
got.
You
Make
can
a
see.
saving throw. You ended your turn and
I
moved
yield.
your guardians.
My reaction is to yield.
Make your wisdom saving throw.
Fuck.
What is it you would like to?
Oh no,
you'd
you
like
were
to-
12.
saying something.
Oh no, I was saying that as you were
Fair.
walking,
Yeah.
the
Points
two,
damage.
11.
the two of
Yes.
you notice as these
Remember
guys
how
are
she smacked
training.
my ass?
You
hit me for
notice
11 points.
Thurston and
I have 11 HP
Nathaniel are both
Right now,
training
you have 11
against each other.
After I did that, or that was
I don't know who
That
those
was
people
it.
are.
Oh, okay.
That smack to the ass.
Oh,
told
my
me to go
fucking
down.
asshole friend.
Did you like his picture?
I did. It was. I hate him though. Fuck him.
Congratulations, you can now go into the Salty
Nathan?
Spittoon.
Is there
The-
any?
You
The
can
one
work out his
who-
ass without even touching him.
Olean says, today your training begins.
Nathaniel is
Next
the
time I
one who
use the
did
crossbow.
your interviews.
That was the plan. That's why I laid down.
Nathaniel's the one who did your interviews, and you can see Nathaniel and Thurston are training
Oh,
against
great.
each other.
Which one's
Even
Who's winning?
The asshole.
He is
being
the
a
blonde.
ranger. Even
Yeah,
being a ranger.
I sent out
you
a
don't
picture of him
shoot
today.
I don't know
while
those
laying
people
down,
are.
right?
Ah.
Who's winning?
Is there anyone in the stands
Like,
or around
you
that
know,
is
what I'm
suspicious?
laying out,
or-
stay.
you'd have to fire a dish on it.
What?
Or is there anyone in the stands
me
or
back up,
around
please.
like worth looking
None
at?
of this
Anything
happens.
suspicious? Anything?
Roll a perception check. As you're doing this. And you said, can I have you also make a perception check?
Yeah.
Okay.
19?
Thurston's low key fine though.
Yeah, I know he is full. Okay, fine. Like
What did you say?
Fuck it.
19.
19. There are nobody suspicious, but there are a bunch of people. There's like 2 people that have actually started watching these two, more out of humor. But then there's like 8 people that are. There's like 8 to 10 people that are watching these 2 guys fight, and these 2 guys are in full armor, like full suit, like full plate suits of armor. Thurston is Thurston has his helmet is off. Neither of them are wearing helmets, but Thurston is in this gleaming golden armor. He's got like currently his blue cape is off to the side, being held as the 2 of them are going at it. Both clearly the paladins, these full knights in armor. As the 2 of them going at it. And what did you get? A natural 1. You have no idea. It's kind of insane
It would
watching
be a 5.
It's kind of insane watching the 2 of them fight. They're clearly going at it with a certain amount of ferocity to it, but it's just. Whew.
Does it look like they're training, or does it look like there's more to it?
There's no blood. Nobody's shedding blood, but the 2 of them are going at it with
But
with a speed and ferocity that is a little bit intimidating to watch.
I would ask if there's something there, but I wouldn't see it.
Yeah, right?
As we'll jump back over to Mose.
Anybody near the fire?
No, it's just the 2 of you.
Okay. Are we within? So the fireplace is 6 feet wide.
Yeah, it's a large fireplace, like one that, like, if somebody could literally like put their arm against, and it is the pit for the fire is 6 feet by 6 feet. It is a large area that really, when it's fully roaring with flames, can help heat this entire space. But right now it's pretty low, just to warm up the area.
Okay. I want to bring out my wildfire spirit to show Reyes.
Got it. Is there a way you wish to do it, or do you wish?
Just go like.
You turn to him as he's kind of. You watch as in this. You watch as like he sits down, and there's a moment of decompression, like a moment of like you get this sense that he is comfortable, as he kind of just sighs slightly and stares into the fire itself. As you lean in, and you're like, you want to see something cool? It's like, what? And you reach your hand out towards the fire, and you summon your wildfire spirit in the fire itself.
Yeah.
As the flames themselves that lick up into the air, all of a sudden one of them, you watch it flicker for a moment, and then another one, and then you watch as your back emerges out of the flames and comes, and then takes a perch on your side. It's kind of like it's able to stand. It almost has like, even though it is a bat, it almost has like dragon-like characteristics to it. In that it's able to like very much think more like a wolf, like a fruit bat.
Okay.
And when it's in this form, it's quite a bit larger than in his shrunken little state. He has a lot more personality to him, and he sits up and he stands, and his head looks over at you as he's just perched over on your shoulder.
This is Magma.
That's his name.
Yeah.
That was so cute. I didn't know that.
Our druid smells something smoking, turns around. Oh no, that's my foxtail from my fursona.
No.
You cheekily put it out. He glares at you.
Wow, Joseph,
You ruined my night. He stands up and walks out.
No.
He walks back. I was just kidding.
He has these leather gloves on his hands, like as he was standing out there. It was very much if you've ever seen like I think it's Peaky Blinders. Anything like that?
Nope.
Or I forgot what it was. Yeah, because he's got that large, long trench coat and these leather gloves on, and he just reaches out and he pets him as he's on fire, and you watch. He just like scritches the back of it, and then his glove is charred quite a bit, but didn't seem to care, and just like you watch the bat like just takes the scritches. He doesn't care. He doesn't care that he just destroyed his glove by touching a small fire spirit. He just scritches it and you watch as the bat like reacts almost like a dog in a way. It just like nuzzles into it. Quite a remarkable creature.
Isn't he fabulous?
He
I-
is. What a handsome boy.
So you're here on business?
I have quite a lot of business in this town. Quite indeed. I do a number of different things here.
Like what?
Well, I own a couple of taverns. Been working. I have a couple of other businesses that I own. And I also run a mercenary company. That ironically is a big competition for the guild.
Why don't you merge with the guild?
Well, the guild has their own rules and their own stipulations that they go by. Not to mention, the guild is sanctioned by the government themselves. So, we're a bit more freelance. We can do more things that they can't. People who don't want to have to go through the government don't have to. They can come through us, whether it be for protection or investigation. Not to mention, me leans in. I think a little bit of competition would be exciting, don't you?
Guys, stop.
Get it! I'm picturing it in my head, that's why.
I know, I am too. I'm like,
I'm just picturing like a mafia guy right now.
Did you
What?
see the picture?
Why?
Did I ever send out the picture of Reyes? I
I
think
think
I
you
want to. I
did.
gotta
You
put
did.
him in my notes.
Why do you want Kim?
A picture.
Kiss
What am
my
I doing,
ring.
Becky?
Ah.
I can never feel it.
That's fair. Okay, I was just like, what is happening right now?
This is one of my taverns.
Oh, okay. This is very lovely. I love the fireplace.
Is there anything you'd like to eat?
Oh.
Don't say it.
So,
She's not Dove.
I really love a good breakfast potato. That's my go-to. What about you? What's your favorite? Brekkie.
Let me go.
Potato
And he raises his hand, and one of the waitresses comes up,
Sweet bread.
and he orders a breakfast potato for you.
Lovely. I'll share with you. You can have a bite.
Make it extra large.
Okay, very good.
As she rushes off.
Dirty.
All
I've
right.
heard of a romantic breakfast potato before.
Oh yeah, that big old breakfast potato. What's a breakfast potato? Please elaborate what breakfast potato
It's a
is.
sweet
It's like
it's just a fucking potato.
Is it- is
sweet
it- is
potato
it a
with brown sugar.
Is it a baked
That's
potato? Is it? Are you talking like if you say breakfast potato? I'm just gonna think. Is that just hash
Is it
browns?
hash browns?
Is
yeah,
that-
like hash browns.
Oh, what the
you
fuck?
want just hash browns as a meal?
I did picture like a baked potato with eggs
Yeah.
and bacon. and
Yeah,
shit. That's what I
yeah.
thought.
Baked potato and
let's
egg
flavor
inside
it
gotta
that
be
way.
cut a
There you
little.
go.
Yeah.
Little
Sunny
cheese.
side egg.
You're gonna share a single fucking hash brown with the guy? Who's
Yeah.
gonna eat?
Depends on which hash.
Yeah,
extra
and
large.
Joseph, if they eat
Extra
one,
large.
if Moses is on one end and Reyes is on the other, and they
It's a
Once
hash
together,
brown. It's gonna
sort
fall
of.
apart.
if they collide
Depends
together,
if it's a white
it's
like a
squishy.
You're gonna
McDonald's.
bloody nose when they come together because they're gonna be fucking fighting over the flakes that are
This is
falling
the
off.
night of you.
There's
We should have gone Italian for dinner.
Right?
Alright.
It's breakfast.
I love
like
the
10
spaghetti.
it's
Maybe
like
one
10
long
spaghetti,
strand.
please.
It's like 10:30 in the morning.
You've never had
Right now.
breakfast spaghetti?
No.
Yeah.
Your food arrives.
Big shit all they have is
and
pastina.
he turns to you. Why don't you like the ring?
I don't know. I just messes up my hair, you know.
Your hair looks fine.
Thank you. I covered it with my wings, you know. But thank you. Why don't you not like the ring? Did we ask this already? I forgot.
Yzak thinks he
Well.
can hear Mo's calling him, but he's bleeding on the ground.
For me,
After the long rest, I challenged Dimitri to a fight.
rain normally means
He has to hit me to beat me.
a lot of things. For many cultures, rain is a good sign.
Yes.
And
I remember this.
for nature, not only rain can put out fires that are raging, but it also helps fuel
I have +9.
the land around it, water the plants, stop a drought. But at the same time, rain can be destructive as well as something construction. If you've ever wanted to see, if you thought what we saw the other day was something to be seen, you should fly above the clouds during a thunderstorm and watch it roll across the clouds.
That'd be cool. Right now?
Let's get your potato.
Get to take it away in a water spout.
Let us get your potato. As your potato arrives!
Yay!
Your breakfast potato.
I just heard fly into the sky when there's thunder and lightning.
As long as you're not carrying any metal.
Fucking balls
My
out of the
last
sky.
meal will be breakfast potatoes.
Hell yeah, it will be.
Alright, so I have Revivify
Wait, it's
prepared.
dangerous to go alone. Hit this giant crowbar.
We have to find her first.
The four of you have been training for some time. A couple of hours has.
Do I beat next? Do I win next? Damn it, I
Okay, the two of you. Let's go do. We'll do best 2 out of 3 rollies style. All you're going to be doing is you're going to be adding whatever the weapon modifier is to your d20 rolls. We're going to
My
take.
weapon modifier?
So, like,
So
you're.
whatever.
Are you using
So-
your warhammer?
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
use your
Scimitars.
you use scimitars.
Yeah.
So roll a d20, add that, and now you have 4 attacks per action.
Yes.
You
How?
have 2.
Properly.
Okay.
Weapon
Right?
master.
Yeah.
She has 2. You have 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has
However,
to.
she does
But
have
she, I
rage
think,
and
does-
reckless attack.
Well, I think her thing also does more damage.
So we're just gonna keep it
So stay away from
just
her.
that. So first roll between the two of you.
24.
23.
Second roll.
Ha! 26!
9. I'm coming back at that.
She also got a natural 20.
Natural 20.
Fuck.
She does a really good job. And she is. The thing is, she comes around and just catches you by surprise as she whips her warhammer around and just knocks the blades out of your hand.
Screams blood hurling.
I use
Yeah,
roll
it's
trick.
just at the top of my lungs.
As she does this,
Muscle
you
mom.
just hit. Yeah, you hear Muscle Mommy go over. You, get over here. This one's done. As she points at you, this tall half-orc female barbarian. I need a challenge.
We are wrapping up for the day.
Oh no!
no,
She oh no, and she comes up from behind you and attempts to just drag you in there from back
It's
from
alright,
the
I'm
back
just
of your
supposed to
car.
steal your girl.
And she just drags you into.
Defend my honor, baby.
She winks at you as she turns.
I still don't know her name, and I don't
Stay
want to.
close.
You watch as Nyx is being
Stay
grabbed
close.
right by the
Yes.
right
Stay
behind,
close.
and she's being like dragged. She's got her hammer dragging. As you say that, the half-orc turns around, winks at you, and then just drags it into the mud pits.
Well, at least I beat you. Okay.
That's all that matters in the end.
Yeah, that's
So we're gonna have you roll again, because now you're versing this girl.
okay.
God bless.
So it's a
Come on, keep it
d20
up.
plus your
Bless.
attack modifier.
8.
Got it. Okay, that is a 25
Oh
on the
god.
first one.
Oh god.
Second
I mean-
roll.
Okay. 7.
Oh, I rolled.
I
like
got a natural 1 again.
I rolled shit. I rolled 2 3s.
Do you wanna
But
dex
that's
attack?
that's still higher than you. But she doesn't stop. So let's have you roll again.
Okay, cool. Alright, 26.
Okay. And that is. Ooh, you managed to get the better of her in this one. This one's this is a 22.
Wait, was that a
She's 1 2.
17.
17.
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
7. No, that's my bad. Sorry.
So this is best. Instead of 2 out of 3, this is 3 out of 5 for this
Oh,
one.
God,
So now you have 1.
God.
She has 2. Fourth roll.
Okay. 20.
Okay, this is a 19. So it's tied up 2 to 2.
Oh my god.
Get it, girl. Get it.
Go, go,
Go, go.
Yes! 25!
25. Ooh, you managed to edge her out with a 21. As this
This means you become her property.
Yeah.
you can see her. She does not look perturbed at all. And she's like, again.
I'm just screaming running around and then I do not know.
She says again. So if you want, she will continue to literally mud wrestle you.
I'm good. I'm
As,
good.
she has been. She's letting you use your warhammer.
Yeah.
She's just using her fists.
Yeah, no, I know.
Oh my god.
My strength is -1. I can do this. That's
Negative 1, you still
If
beat
I cast
me.
emboldening bond on you, can you do it? And bless.
I am good. I will take my championship and
She
leave.
slaps you on the back a couple of times. Anytime you want to train.
Okay. Thanks.
Oh, she's like pumped right now.
Oh my god, this, and then there's a poor unfortunate soul that she
She
just
picks me up by
drags
my
up.
head and just walks off.
Yeah. Over the shoulder. You're coming with me.
Alright.
Oh my
I'm
god!
ready.
I thought you won him in a battle just now.
Yeah, I thought so too.
You can come too.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm a little busy. I guess.
No.
Round 2.
Mud everywhere.
No, thanks.
Want
Yeah,
straight
you are-
down?
Oh no, you're
Oh,
round
God.
2.
Yeah,
There's
she
gonna
is.
be a severe
She is
cleaning fee.
absolutely covered in mud.
And
She
an
was full on
infection.
she was
It's
full
gonna
on
be a
mud
Oh,
wrestling.
God.
You're also completely covered in mud because this is the uncovered pit, and she was just full on Greco, like just like trying to like throw you and pin you to the ground and different things like that. Just swapping it off.
Yeah, I would like to find the nearest shower. Yeah, that is what I would like. Doesn't matter what it costs.
Moulin, is there anything you would like to do?
William stands there as his friend Yzak
I could use an
carried
emboldening
off
bomb,
by his
man.
neck and just doof, doof. And looks over at you and you're like,
You're exhausted.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Because she was decimating you in the first 2 rounds, and then she kept going.
I turn over to Dimitri and I'll speak for Dimitri and I go, that could have been any of us. And Dimitri goes, that could have been any of us. And we kind of walk over to you and we're like, come on, let's go find a shower.
She was just so big.
Yzak is forfeit.
He's a sacrifice.
No saving him.
I died to the she-hulk. Don't interfere. You know I died as I lived.
If he couldn't handle me and he couldn't handle you, then he can't handle her. We need to get the fuck out of here.
Oh man, beautiful.
You're just getting your ass kicked all day today.
I've done some weird things since starting this arcade with you guys. Yeah.
This is why I hide in the corner, let you guys all get hit, and I just shoot down from a tree.
I remember the session where you were like a climax, I cast Hunter's Mark.
Alright, over to Dove.
Hi.
So-
I'm just the most boring person ever is just sitting in a bakery reading a fucking book while
And you
all
didn't
this is happening.
And you didn't even look for Nylum.
No, I didn't this time.
You did not even look for him.
Yeah.
He can look for me this time.
I think I'll have to get the ropes
Um,
tomorrow morning. I'm not getting out of
Can I
this.
have you... Okay, so you are reading, you cast Comprehend Languages on this book.
Yes.
A number of these words continue to just as you look into this. When you look in this book, you go through the motions of casting these sigils and muttering incantation. You watch as all of the words in the book start to transform. Everything has been written in Celestial, and you watch as it almost like the translate function on your phone. As every single word throughout the text is being converted through your own eyes. Somebody else looking at it, looks at and it's all in Celestial. As you look at it, it's in common now. But there are still those words.
Okay.
Less of them now. It's names. It's places. There are things that there is no translation for because they are unique in it to its own. But can I have you make a religion check?
No. Where's my
Religion.
Religion.
Oh shit. Alright.
I cast guidance through
picked up a Bible?
message.
Can I take it? Guide it through my mind?
No, but Find Familiar could do something like that probably.
12.
12. Reading into this, it is a story of the One.
Oh.
The One is not. It is not a story of
The old one that I read?
the ancient one or the old one. It is of the One.
Oh, okay.
The new one?
A different one.
Sorry.
So there
We
are two main entities that have one in their names.
Straight out there.
Okay.
There is the old one, which is known, which
It's-
briefly is what you have encountered.
What I encountered. Okay.
And is known as a primordial creature of chaos.
The old
By
one.
primordial, I mean in that this is a basically a force of nature. This is a story of the One. And it is, with a 12, it is you're not super versed in religion. But differs from the stories that you know. Everything that you've heard says that there was the one who then created the other gods. This one says that there was the one and his brothers, but he was the one that remained, as all the others fought and died amongst themselves. There's a lot more to this book, but that is what you get in the first couple of hours. At which point, a familiar figure approaches.
Fucking Milo, isn't it?
Yeah.
I knew it! See, told you you could find me. I don't need to search for him this time. No, you're not with me, but still.
You tell him something is something.
Anyway, you guys can all think about if there's anything you guys wish to do, as I will be bouncing back around to different people. I will be going to everyone else after Dove, and then back to Moses.
Fill you in.
Everybody on dates again.
Woo!
You know what happened?
Yes.
I'm having a weird day.
Yzak got kidnapped.
Yeah, and then we
Kidnapped.
walked off with Nick.
What you reading?
Yep.
Anything good?
I got my ass kicked by literally
Sorry,
everyone
it's
at the pit, and now I'm getting
God, I
my.
gotta check his languages. Fuck.
He's
He's a linguist. He is a linguist. So, like, I hope he knows this language, given his background.
Milo?
Yeah, he is a linguist. Like, that is his whole thing, is that he studied languages in ancient cultures.
He doesn't. Guaranteed. Guaranteed.
I'll be a little pissed
I imagine
You had
that,
no means of range?
Yeah, Celestial, Common, Draconic, Dwarvish, Elvish,
I mean,
Giant.
I have a class and I have a.
One of them are Vaughn.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think this is even the right character.
Yeah,
sheet.
I
think
added
he knows.
more,
Oh, that's
so
that's a
we'll go
copy. That's not even the actual one.
Does he
Because
read
I was gonna say,
uncommon,
I have
the
another
other,
heavy crossbow if you want
the
to borrow it.
uncommon too?
No.
Okay.
I was like,
Of
yeah,
the other
man,
book, the
'cause
other language of the other book?
If you have
Those
Eldritch
are-
Blast, too.
That's it. Now I get
No,
two
that's
on
something else.
level
Never mind.
No, that's
Ignore
something
me.
else.
So.
Yeah.
I'm doing alright.
That was
Thank
the
you.
podcast.
Just
on
Got it.
that
He
season.
starts skimming through this. Let me have him roll a religion check as well.
You guys all have range in some way, right?
Yeah.
Do you
As
want
he
a heavy
quickly
crossbow
starts to
or
just
one
skim
normal?
along.
Nah, I can't use that shit.
It's just as a backup thing.
Use this shit.
I got enough shit on my back.
Where did you get this? You watch his eyes just light up.
Would you believe me if I told you I got it from a spider lady's lair who hates me now?
All right, we're sitting down.
Why are you sitting down?
He grabs a chair as you're like sitting at like a small little table. But
Oh, I was in my usual booth
You're
in the
your usual-
corner.
He sits across from you, puts his bag down. Just he had a book in his hand where he had like a page thumbed, and he just puts a bookmark, closes it,
Wait,
sits
what's the
it.
book? What's the book? What's the book?
He hands it over to you to take
What's
a
the
look
book?
at.
What is
That is a book of ancient religions.
it? Put it down next to me and be like, yeah.
No, he's asking for your story.
Oh, shit.
He lets you just, if you are willing, he lets you just tell the story of the.
I tell the story. I don't want to get into detail.
Yeah,
I tell the
you don't
story,
have,
but
you
we
don't
don't
have to
get
go
into
through the whole thing.
Yeah.
But with the 24, on his religion check, he turns to you and is like, just in the brief bits, this book is old, and based off of what you're saying, it's from a powerful entity. This contradicts most known religious texts involving it, and by my estimation, predates most.
Oh. Scribble. It's like writing my journal.
Is there anything you would wish to talk about?
I take out the wood one too and be like, can you read this one?
He's gonna cast Comprehend Languages.
Yeah!
I am working on this one. I'm still learning this language.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I do have a book on translations for that, so I am studying. That way I do not need to keep utilizing my spellcraft for this. But nevertheless, the two of you sit there and talk. But the focus first is really on that Celestial book, because that book is rewriting religious history.
Okay.
As far as he knows it. Given his study in ancient cultures and literally the book was ancient religions, he's like, this is like
better.
this is
Yeah.
totally he's like, this is text that you read out of any library versus this is a book that is older than the ancient Egyptians. And he's like, just starts,
Like I stole it from a fucking spider lady.
Happy old
Hearing about
stick.
that, let me actually, I'll have you roll a separate action thing for that as well. She sounds familiar. I can't put my thumb on it. But I feel like she is also something. I'll do some research on that if you'd like. But
And I hope I never see her again, so we'll be fine.
The two of you sit there and talk, go over different things, and you're able to read your books. There's like
I also take out my little, also from that place I remember, my little metal box that had all the fucking locks on it too.
yeah.
Still gonna crack on that one.
Where's all this stuff coming from?
You
This fireplace.
okay? You
No
never
time.
you never cease
Oh.
to amaze me. What?
This shit is bothering me. It's the
Can't yell at 'cause you're smoking.
yeah.
well, it's a box that has multiple locks, and I keep forgetting to, while we're in our downtime, keep forgetting to like play with it
Do
and
you
lock
have
it.
identify by any chance?
I do not.
Okay.
Shit, I can't get the photo lock.
I don't think sorcerers get that.
No.
I remember
I
what
said
this
I'm a
item was. I'm
warhammer.
just trying. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's it.
I have a question. If you have a second.
Oh, thank. Okay. Be incredibly careful with this.
Great. I only got one thing unlocked, so you're fine. It's gonna take me years.
This is what is known as an infernal puzzle box. I don't know what's in it. It does not like being tampered with magically or otherwise. And has its own built-in fail-safes for people who try to get in and don't are unsuccessful.
Sick.
Yeah. So it's a 5 to 6 inch box. You no idea what's in it. It still has like a dozen chains with different locks and different things like this. It's a type of puzzle box, so it's like weird that the chains are like set in it. They can move, they can rotate. You can actually like pull the chains and different things, but it's a puzzle. A creature. I will read this part to you. A creature that spends 1 hour holding an infernal puzzle box while trying to open it can attempt to make an intelligence/investigation check. If succeeds, the creature figures out the trick or sequence and steps needed to open the box. But if you fail by 5 or more, you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, wait. Read that one more time. Sorry.
So you can spend 1 hour holding the box, attempting to try to open it. It is a puzzle box.
Yeah.
Okay. You actually, the chain that you unlocked has reset.
Are you fucking
It
kidding
is a
me?
puzzle box that needs to be opened all at once.
Okay.
You can attempt to make an intelligence/investigation check in order to try to open it. If you succeed on the check, which is an extremely difficult check, as this box is a very unique item. If you succeed on the check, you open it, and you learn how to open it permanently. Like you just now know how to open it. You can theoretically lock things in it yourself once you've opened it up. But if you fail by 5 or more, you have to make a wisdom saving throw.
We fight evil dove. I can't wait.
Dove swallows the nearest dagger.
Got it. Okay. Put it back in the bag for now. That's it. That's all I got.
You talk for a little bit, but a couple of you guys each read your own books. You discuss things from time to time before he eventually gets up. Sorry, I must be off.
That's
It
fine.
was a pleasure talking to you.
You too. I also have had to. I'm thinking that I spent 2 hours. I'm gonna go back to the anvil place.
He pats you on the hand, and as he pats your hand, you get a flash of images through your head.
Oh no! Why?
Love him.
He pats you on the hand.
Love him.
He's like, well, I hope we can go find that idol soon. As he does this, flashes of images go through your head. You get a series of catacombs and tombs. You get stepping through damp water, the sound as you're stepping through water, and then you look down at your hands, and your hands are covered in blood. Before you look back up at his smiling face, he goes, I will see you again very soon. And he goes off.
I hate when you have premonition.
I hate when I have this too.
Jumping over, we're gonna jump around the table as you are getting up to go back to Anvil and Thread.
Yeah.
We're gonna go around the table from Nyx to Mulian to Demetri to Yzak back to Mose. So starting with Nyx, if there's anything.
No, I just showered.
Nice. Yeah, you go to a bathhouse. You pay 2 gold and get in there, and there's you get into like a steam bath that just all the mud just starts to come off, and they gotta drain the water afterwards as you go through. But you feel much cleaner than you've been in a while, and this is because it is a large city. It's a nice bathhouse.
Yeah.
It's like for 2 gold, they give you like a robe and stuff like that.
Sick.
Yeah.
Do they wash my clothes?
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah.
It's-
They wash your clothing too.
yes.
Yes.
Yep.
And your arm. Yeah, it is like one of those type of like bathhouses and things like that. And that it was just like how when the sludge monster came in, how like all they needed to put in fresh hot water.
Yeah,
that was you.
monster.
You're a sludge
You're the
monster.
sludge monster.
That was you as you go through. But by when you walk out, you feel much cleaner.
Okay.
Just
Yep,
overall,
good.
and your clothing has been cleaned too.
Cool.
As well as your weapon. Nothing's been like your weapon wasn't like polished and maintained, but it was cleaned off.
Okay.
These people aren't weaponsmiths.
No, I picture myself going into the bath with it because I don't want people touching it. So I'm like just in the bath by myself watching my
I
hammer.
just want to give you Thor's hammer.
Yes.
Just so nobody else can touch
No
it. You
one.
need to be worthy.
Yeah.
Actually,
But that's
because
how you
wait,
clean
you
your
have
bath.
practice.
You
Yeah.
take a hammer.
You can bamf it
I-
out of
Take a
existence
warp
Never.
Back-
and then manifest it into
Oh,
your
sick.
hand.
So I can.
You can essentially hold it into a pocket dimension.
Cool. Alright. And I walk around with it. I want
No, I
people
mean
to
if
know.
someone
Use it to
steals it, they go
I
to
know.
sell it, and just like disappears.
That's
Not
better.
back.
Every time somebody tries to touch it, they have to make like a dexterity saving throw or something.
Yeah.
And it's like, otherwise it's just like,
Yeah.
Jumping over to Mulian, is there anything you would like to do?
Yeah, so prior to her going in there, as we all walk into the same place, I touch her on the shoulder like this, but you're covered in mud, so this is you.
Yeah.
I cast guidance on her for medicine checks, and I say, when you wash yourself, check yourself for cuts, and I give her a little white cloth rag with a little bit of alcohol on it.
Thank you.
I push you toward the sludge monster area, and I turn back.
People are just dodging out of the way as I walk
I turn over
past.
to Dimitri and I go, you think there's an area we can like dry ourselves off here? Or fire we can, well, oh god, we're gonna get naked.
Probably. Oh no, I've never been to a bathhouse before.
So then I kind of usher him and we go walk up to the clerk.
Oh, you go to the bathhouse also?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
So we'll walk in, yeah.
Yeah, it is this very chipper, bright-eyed girl, short black hair. Hi!
Oh,
How can I help you?
New NPC art.
They're all wearing like robes to themselves, like these silken robe gowns to them. How can I help you too? You don't look as messy as the girl who came in right before, so I don't think you need the full treatment.
Yeah.
But unless you're looking for it, what can I do?
No, she may have an infection. Anyway, we're looking to just take a
Walking
bath.
away and there's just a
and,
middle finger up. Yeah.
she may have an we're looking to take a bath and have our clothes dried.
Okay, that's no problem. Are you looking for a private room, or you just want to use the bathhouse?
Well, you'd have a better chance at finding what was that guy?
Who?
Milo. You'd have a better chance in a public room.
Okay, no problem.
Why do we need Milo?
Why do you need Milo?
Clothing services are
He has to
two,
start
are
his
two
date order.
silver to have your clothing washed, and then for the public bathhouse is 5 silver.
Okay. I take off my combat vest.
Just
You
like
put up and she
for
ushers
teacher.
you, and there's like these baskets with like
It's
little
it'll be easier.
name, like little cards that you can write your name on. So just put your clothing in the basket, and we'll have somebody wash it. At least give them 1 hour to just do so.
Okay. And do you get like robes to go into the bathhouse with?
Yeah.
Okay. William holds it in his hand.
100%. There's like, as you do that,
Totally naked.
you do that, an old guy walks by with his towel over his arm.
Always.
And you're like,
Hi. You ready? You can't. My right.
What?
Come on.
Is there like a hot tub or like a sauna somewhere?
yes, that's an addition. Yeah, those are the private areas.
You go to the sauna.
Full frontal faces. What? You're gonna leave me by myself?
You're good. You got this.
I've never done this either.
Cool.
Sometimes I don't understand you. walk into the fucking
Literally,
madhouse.
literally giving me PTSD.
Right behind the old
flashbacks.
guy.
The door swings, right? And you can see Mullion doesn't put it out, he just drops it
Just
on the
so you know,
floor.
you're literally giving me
It gets caught in
PTSD
between the
flashbacks
two
to
doors that
college
are
right
swinging,
now.
and it's just the robe on the ground in between the two of
I'm
them.
giving you flashbacks to
You're
college.
giving me PTSD flashbacks to college right
You
now.
go to
Oh
college.
god.
You know,
Nope.
weird ass roommate my second year.
Are you looking for simple or more? Are you looking for just a part? What exactly are you looking for? Sorry,
Just a simple one's fine.
simple one, but you want private?
Yeah.
Okay, that'll be 1 gold for the bath and 2 silver for the clothing wash.
Has anyone seen Nylum?
You go in. She's like, "Here's it." She hands you over a robe. She's like, "You can put
Put the
your clothing-
robe on.
You can put your foot there if you need. There is a changing room over there. Some people don't. As she
I go-
looks at your friend who is walking off.
No, just back the legs.
There is a changing room over there for people if they use it.
Oh my god! That's right. I have to take off my fucking
Leg.
prosthetic.
You gotta take off your leg.
Off and just.
Oh my
You
god.
can't be soaking your leg.
Oh, sorry. So.
Oh my god.
You left your leg in the basket. It's just a foot standing, and you're hopping. You're like,
Back out to put the leg in the basket. Swing my body back. Get that
I'm gone
image
at
in your
this
mind. And hop
I'm
back
gone.
toward the swinging door.
I'm sorry, I'm missing one
Okay.
very important visual here.
Yeah.
How
My
big
God.
is it? So is it like just
Opens the door for him.
Joe had 5
Listen,
limbs.
I'm from
Mullion had 5 Dimitris all along. 5 Dimitris.
I'm from Limbo. It's as big as I want it to be. Okay.
Oh my god.
Or as small as I want it to be.
Oh,
I think your walking speed should have stayed just fine.
Didn't Mullion tell
leg.
you? Didn't Mullion tell you he's a eunuch?
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh, anyway.
There was no need in limbo. We just willed them away.
That's right.
What?
That's right.
As you are able to go in and get changed, and then go to a private bath, and you are given about 30 minutes in there in order to clean yourself off, and then you go to the area, wait for your clothing to be finished.
He just took like a whole ass shot by the
He
sink.
needs it right now. He's like, I got Joe. He's like, I've got Joe
I
trying
was
to see
not
the front of my
joking
balls in
about
real
the
life, and he's trying to
PTSD.
show me the front of his balls in the game.
What happened to college?
He's like, I just saw Brink on
I
a
had a
weird
weird ass
roommate.
roommate that would constantly, because we had a shower and bathroom in the dorm. Sorry to sidetrack.
Walk out naked.
You're okay.
Would
Trauma
leave out.
dumping.
Would go in shower like multiple times a day, come out butt ass naked, walk into a room, and then dry himself off.
Sick.
Multiple times.
Did you ever like?
I guess it
set
wasn't
boundaries?
co-ed.
Yeah, did you ever set boundaries or tell like your
Oh,
RA?
I just stopped hanging out in the dorm room and just decided to hang out in like the
the little common area that you guys have?
No, I just was on campus in between classes, like in like any of the different food courts. Just like I'll have lunch and start doing homework here because I don't have peace in my own dorm anymore.
God.
And then the year after that, went back with my freshman roommate from freshman year because we got along great and we both were like, this year sucks with roommates.
Alright, so.
So
Shit.
the 3 of you go to the bathhouse. You weren't covered in mud. You were sweaty, but now you're covered in mud.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Does my skin feel all soft?
No.
Do I exfoliate?
It feels bruised.
It's okay. This is why I'm gonna get tireless after
Yeah.
all.
Can you imagine what childbirth feels like for a woman? You feel like you just gave birth. It's fucking terrible.
One big
Oh, beautiful. This is a fun day.
The full body is just in pain. The full body workout.
You take another 2
Chaos.
points of bludgeoning damage.
Jesus Christ!
I mean, just two.
Before and then at the end, she leaves and you're just like.
Just seeing
How's your
stars.
performance?
Just here to ask.
Roll.
Roll performance.
God.
Are you really performing though?
Yeah, who's doing the work here?
Right. Are you being
That
used?
would be 12. Not as good as
Do you
last
want
time I
me
rolled
to
like a
throw?
16.
It really wasn't you needing to perform; it's just you needed to lie there.
Good for her.
You performed about as well as you did the last team.
You get up, and there is just the outline of you covered in mud. As there is just an outline of your body. You're like, it's funny. It's kind of funny. As you get up and you're just covered in mud and dirt.
I go to the bathhouse.
All right, do you want? All right, we're playing through this. Do you want?
I'm gonna hang
you
out
go
girls
up.
more.
You go up covered in mud, walking a little weird. You're like slightly limping. As you
Cure
walk
wounds.
up. As you walk up, this chip girl. Hi, how can I help you?
Whatever you have for healing spa?
You need a healing spa?
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
why not?
okay, absolutely. Absolutely, that'll be 5 gold, and you can put your clothing over there in the basket, and there's a changing room over there.
Thank you. Where's the thing to change into? I got a robe, right?
Yeah,
So
she
now,
needs it. Yeah, she
thank
needs
you. I'm from Dragonspire. I'm bougie. I know the robe. I used to have one that was actually embroidered.
The thing is, it's about an hour at this point, so they went right there. So right as Dimitri and Mulian are walking out, you're walking in.
I have one request. I walk in as Mulian's walking out, and I see both hands holding something, and the door still opens.
Told you I can make it whatever I want to make it.
Like, yep.
It's whatever I want to be.
Walking.
Asking for. Jesus.
Dimitri is noticeably walking a little further forward.
These two ladies are on
Yep.
dignified dates.
Dates.
And I have been manhandled by a woman.
And you may have an infection.
Yes, I may have an infection.
You're not
You
the-
have been
You're
manhandled
not
by
the
a
only one
woman.
that was manhandled.
I also have an infection.
Oh, you're
Mine's
alive?
curable.
Oh yeah, you get 2 points of healing. You get 2 points of healing from the healing spot.
So stupid.
As
Anyway.
Did she at least call you a carriage?
the bruising starts to go away.
I still don't know her name.
In this, as the bruising starts to go away as you were in this like warm, singular bathtub.
Sure,
You just like let yourself go.
Shit,
Go.
fucker. I didn't even call you a freaking carriage.
He didn't even get paid for it though.
Facts. Facts.
She's
How's
your
your day
pimp.
going?
She's your pimp. Hit the streets, bitch.
Kick my ass, kick my ass, kick my ass. Let me get paid for a little, alright?
Beautiful.
Then we'll go back to Dub, so
Have
Dub,
my
you can
money
think
for
about what you
Sunday.
want to do.
What?
Okay. That's your real character arc.
You don't save your mom, you become a fucking hooker.
God.
That's the rest of the sessions. He's a clerk, you become a hooker.
Oh, beautiful.
You get infection.
Yeah,
This is instead of giving up adventuring and opening a bakery, we're just all doing.
Is Mo's gonna like awkwardly flirt with this guy for the rest of her life?
She finds a love for potatoes and becomes a potato farmer.
I think that's how we
Not
found
if she
every
just-
mate we've had. Yeah.
You're thinking like you're not
Hey,
wrong. You
Does she
might do it.
boil her potatoes by just having like magma just sit on it?
Yes.
Slay.
Yeah.
This isn't cooked enough. Magma, get in here.
There we go. I put the photo of Reyes inside the chat. That way you also can. You can see what
I want my
Reyes
half
is.
work though.
I put him in
I think I'm
my
gonna
ankles.
redo her art. I think I'm gonna redo your half work art.
Okay.
Come on. 'Cause what did I said? That was her.
Great, guys.
Unless you want that.
I'm okay with that.
All right. I'll put
Yeah,
that
so
in
you're
the chat
walking
too.
out. Are you
Boom.
okay? I mean, sorry, yeah, we're walking out right as you're walking in.
So we're jumping over to Mo's. So I just put in the chat Reyes and his half work.
I also discovered I could wedge my phone in the bottom
You're
and it
currently,
just sits there.
yeah, you've
Nice
gotten the
to
chance to
boss.
eat your food and stuff
No,
like that.
it's
Like,
cured.
I'm doing fine.
who?
Reyes.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I get my potato and I'm like, okay. Try it.
You were so cute.
You watch a smile cross, just engulf his face as he just smiles and just leans in and takes a bite while make like not losing eye contact with you.
Mid potato bite?
You're so nervous. Roll a
Did you just
dexterity check
describe
to
a
see if you can
sensual
actually-
potato bite?
Yeah, 100%.
Do an attack on the potato. If you roll on that one, you miss the potato.
You crunch ceramic.
Yeah, you hear it crunch underneath his. As he takes a bite and looking at you. It's very, I can see why you favor it so much.
I'm gonna eat my potato. So we're gonna go. You're free after this, right? After this potato. We're gonna
For
go.
you? Yes.
Oh! Hey! Fabulous. Okay, so clouds, right? It's a little dangerous getting up there. I'm not normally, like, the first time I ever flew that high was with you. So here we go again. Now there's gonna be an updraft.
We'll take another first off your list.
Okay.
Ooh.
Alright, we're good. I trust you.
You two eat your meal. Before.
This is a better day than me and Milo ever had, just so you know.
And you're
We've been
they're talking
reading
about
the whole
religion.
time.
Yeah.
Like, but
We read.
Together.
Just like
Study
real life.
dates.
Yeah.
I
We
still,
read.
wait, before
I
we
still think
continue
my
that,
date's better.
Mullion, on your way out, you see framing both sides of the front door 2 potted plants. Just wanted to know. Very well watered, but they're
Wow.
they're beautiful pothoses
How big?
that have been very well cultivated. That way, their vines are like very much stretching and going over and joining at the top in a large arch underneath the door.
I know what you're
itself.
baiting me to do.
I know that. I just
I
do
know
it
what you're
for
being-
you.
I thought in the same like time.
I'm just gonna keep giving you potted
Yeah.
plants. You don't need to take it anywhere. That's what the other
Okay.
guy is for at the greenhouse.
Got it.
But I just want you to know, potted plants are there.
Good. They look well hydrated.
They're extremely well hydrated,
Nice.
and you think it's mainly just due to the steam of the
Yeah.
bathhouse itself that they're not actually watering them. It's
Yeah.
just them absorbing in the natural moisture. And because of the in the front of this bathhouse, which is very nice when you first walk in, it is a glass roof, so they're getting all the light from the day. Right now it's cloudy, but normally you can see that this whole front area is just normally illuminated from the natural environment.
Okay. I made 2 friends in the bathhouse. You want to hear about my friends? One of them is a cook, and the other one's a clerk. They're both really tall and really fat.
They sat on both sides of you. You sat down first right next to one of them, and then the other one just came down and sat right opposite, right next to you, so you were sandwiched in between the two of them. And it was very much like the guys who don't give a fuck section of the bathhouse, because everyone's like trying to be modest and cover up and from time to time, but there's like the one section of that just
Big
don't
man's
care
way.
at all, and that you were surrounded them.
Good.
Good
stuff.
And a lot of they were
You
very much
feel-
talking like sailors at
Fine.
times.
They kept talking to me and kept talking to me, and I kept talking to them. They were friendly.
Nice.
They said you should join next time too.
Probably
I told,
pass.
I told them all about you,
Probably. Keep your options open.
including your full legal name.
As you're walking out, you just see one of them. I'll see you around, Mullion.
See ya. What's his name? Okay, did I just call him anything?
Come up with a name.
Bye, Clarence. I have no idea.
That's his name. His name's
His name
Clarence.
is
No, Clarence.
He's a chef, but then he admitted he was a butcher.
Hey, butchering is an art.
See?
I agree.
Clarence gets a
Full
name
frontal
after
turn. See you later, Clarence.
Clarence gets a name after you hung
Let
out
me know if
for
you
an
ever need a
hour in a
chuck roast.
bathhouse. I slept with
Appreciate
this girl
it.
twice and I still
This
don't
is
know
the
her
guy I
name.
was talking to you about.
You should join us
No!
next time, will you? Don't be
It's
such a
better this
schmuck.
way.
I'll
I'll
think
ask
about
her name
it.
next time I see her.
You don't know. You don't
Also,
know
wait,
this
we're
is
leaving.
happening.
Why the hell
You're
are you
gone
still
both
naked?
times it's happened.
We're walking here.
Oh my god, that's right. And then every time I see you, I'm like, what happened to you? You wouldn't tell me. Oh
I'm
my
liking this.
god.
I'm liking this.
Shit.
I don't think you can leave here without being dressed.
I can just. I won't last very long out there. Guards.
Yeah, the
Anyway.
one girl's like, sir. Look, she comes up with the robe that you've dropped.
Oh, thank you. Where should I put this?
There's a changing room right over here. She's trying to usher you over.
Okay.
Very much like she is blushing, and she's like,
Okay.
Did you put your prosthetic back on?
I
No.
guess not, because he needs to dry.
Stop.
Will you help me, please? Sure. Thank you.
Hold his towel for him. No, hold his robe for him.
Can you put the robe on first?
No, I have to hang it up in the changing room. That's why she gave it to me.
Good lord.
I attempted to hang up the robe in the changing
You're gonna
room.
make him take a second shot.
You might.
But I do sit down in the changing room because I'm
Mose,
exhausted.
you are
It just
brought.
stands outside facing the other way.
The second one's gonna be Everclear at this rate.
All right, Mose, you are after you two have finished your eating in front of this thing. You can see that actually during your whole conversation, they actually closed the area around you guys. So there's other people like in the tavern eating, but they closed off the section where the fire is to just let the two of you just talk.
Fucking mafia boss.
I know.
before you two get up and are ushered and make your way out of the tavern. As you look behind you and you see them open it back up and people go down and take seats next to the fireplace to warm up. You see immediately like 3 people go up to it, like whoo, go. It was decent in the thing, but you can see some people were also trying to get out of the weather. The two of you lead your way. Well, you can either take it head on or you can go the long way. Which would you prefer?
Head on.
Why
Get
not?
it?
Right to the forehead.
What was?
Yeah, I missed those commercials.
Was
So annoying.
The worst.
was that code?
He takes you to the very center of this large street. Right
You went
now.
to
You're in the middle of this like
You're
large
Dormy
street.
College. You're supposed to know.
And as he bamps out his wings, as they emerge from the back of his cloak, and take flight. And he grabs your hand and says, and turns leads the way. No fear.
Homemade potatoes.
If you get scared, just
As
think
he
about
looks,
the
and the
face.
two of you lift your wings and bang and push off straight up. As there is a moment, I'm gonna have you make a dexterity saving throw with advantage.
Okay, so roll less. Not net 20
Nice.
And nat 20.
and
And a-
17. No 1.
He does not release your hand as you're taking up into the air. You're literally flying. And there is a moment, and there's like you're looking at him as you're flying, but he's not looking at you. He's looking and scanning the clouds. And as he does this, there's a moment, and you watch as he just goes. He clocks something, and he takes you into a roll. As the two of you spin through, as a thing of lightning strikes through, missing both of you. As then he opens his wings, you instinctually do the yours too, as you both continue to coast up through the clouds themselves. That was a dexterity throw to not get struck by lightning.
Oh,
Wow.
Thank God.
Nothing to build a relationship like getting struck by lightning.
The last time that you did this, it was another cloudy, overcast day. There was that moment of breaking through the sky where you see the sun dancing across the clouds. There is that same feeling, that same effect as you have, the two of you, this time much closer and in tandem, have burst your way through. Now wet, because it is raining, as you burst through. But the thing about it this time is when you burst through, you watch as there is intercloud lightning. As you are above this, you normally can't see it from below, but as you pull yourselves up from above, you can see that similar effect that you had before of the sun itself dancing across the tops of these clouds. But as well as that, you see bolts of lightning jump almost across the tops of the clouds in little arcs as they bounce between different ones. You watch as a cloud starts to charge, and you watch as it almost from the top start to like build and change before you see a bolt of lightning from the top shoot down for the first time as you watch the whole cloud, a whole section of the cloud just illuminate from within as this electric charge is released back into the earth.
That's cool.
He gets hit with the lightning.
Oh no, there goes the BBEG.
And there is this kind of as the two of you fly like this for some time.
Are we still holding hands?
You get hit by lightning?
No.
You're melted together.
He does not let go if you don't.
Okay, great.
I'm currently envisioning myself in a set of combat where I'm just constantly running away.
Let's get married. He's like, what? Nothing.
As you guys were eating for some time, so the clouds actually started to move on. So there is a moment where as you guys finish up, you are actually able to sail over the clouds themselves to where you can look at the storm behind you, and it is now past, and then come back down to earth. If there's anything you'd like to do,
Still zoned out.
always a pleasure. What was this?
I give you a rock.
Why?
That's his rock.
If I roll,
Your
No,
thing
maybe.
is rocks, and I asked you what your favorite color was, and you said I said pick a color. You said purple, so that's a purple rock for you.
Okay. I was unsure if this was related or
No,
unrelated.
no, just me being random.
Right?
Yep, I gave
Okay.
him a rock before.
Oh.
Where's my rock?
if I roll a natural 20, can I pick his pet name for her?
Oh, please.
Yes. Yes.
I would also like to roll.
Damn it.
Oh, this is
16.
Oh,
16.
18.
that's a 2.
Oh God.
8.
Oh, 17.
No,
We all rolled very.
I rolled a 2.
Yeah, right. Yeah, honestly, we all rolled very high.
Too.
And then a 4.
You're lucky. You would have been stone cheeks.
How to call these Spuds McGee.
Mine's gonna be sedimentary because there are things.
God,
I have nothing
it
for
definitely is not gonna be a stone pun.
Sorry.
But now I'm gonna actually have to come up with a nickname for you.
Spuds would be funny and cute. Not gonna lie.
Really
I was like, not gonna lie, that was a pretty good one.
See ya, Spuds.
See
Yeah.
ya.
Spuds.
Does a fucking kickflip and leaves. Where the hell did he get the skateboard?
He's at home.
It's like Echo Unlimited brand that exists in this universe. Fucking Skechers? What is he wearing on his feet?
I feel like he would also have this hat sideways.
Oh, I'm
Later.
sad. We'll get it, we'll get
I
it.
finally let go of his hand.
Yeah, you two have
Is
landed
that a
at
rocket
this point.
power reference?
Yes, yes,
You
it
two have
is.
landed at this point. If there's anything you would wish to do as
Say.
this portion of your evening is coming to a close.
When can I see you again?
Here we go.
Get
Yeah.
it. Third date.
Well, I will be here for some time, as business is always plentiful.
Glad to see you're following the 3-date rule.
You seem to be the more busy of the two.
Yeah, we're gonna take off for another little venture for a while.
Well, I'll be sure to keep my eyes to the skies for you.
Oh, sounds good. Likewise. Great.
This is so cute.
Until next time, and he takes your hand and kisses it.
Your strong
slap
persimmon
my
do not
knee.
survive.
Oh, shucks. Bye.
As he goes off.
Again, your dates are so much cuter than me and Milo's. We're just fucking rating.
Girl,
Just a perfect date to some people.
It is.
Just remember,
But still.
You're the one
What we're doing Saturday.
Izak's half-orc was this close to doing the same thing to Dimitri, but Nick was out that session.
Aww.
What?
We almost had sex with a half-orc.
But as all of you, except for Dub, have finished up your things in
Half-orc
the
didn't invite
bathhouse.
Dimitri to ours?
It has been the right amount of time. So for you are heading back. It's been about 4 hours, and he said it would take a couple of hours for you as well.
Okay.
So if you guys chose to accompany, or if you went by yourself back to Anvil and Thread.
Oh, I would have left the spa an hour later, so I would have went straight to Anvil and Thread after.
Oh yeah, you were leaving an hour after them. So if there's anything, the three of you, because you all finished, the three of you finished at the same time.
Yeah.
Nyx, Mulian, and Dimitri.
Want to go grab a bowl of soup and hang out by the fire?
Soup
Yes.
lasagna?
Just soup, thanks.
The two of you, the three of you, gather your belongings, freshly cleaned, and you saunter over. At this point, the storm has now passed
Huzzah.
overhead. There's still some mud on the ground, obviously, because
I
it was
know.
just raining. But you yourselves are not getting rained on. As you head over, and the tavern is closed, so you head over to the Purple Dragon across the way. Gather some seats, and get some food and stuff like that. There's a large roaring fire that a bunch of tables are set around. There's like half a dozen small little like 2 to 4 person tables, and then there's some larger tables that have been brought down to this lower pit area. So the whole fire is just surrounded by people. But you guys come in there, and there's one spot here. There's one like 4 person table open, and 3 of you grab a spot near the fire to keep yourselves warm as fresh bowls of soup are brought out to you. You two head out at about the same time and arrive at Anvil and Thread.
Before I do leave the bakery, I want to after Milo left and I saw that vision, I want to sit there for like a hot minute and just kind of like, if I can, I haven't attempted it yet, but I want to dive deeper into my vision of when he hit my hand. I had
Okay,
those
you're gonna try to
visions.
call back into.
I'm gonna try to call back into
Okay,
it, see if I can
absolutely.
find any more information.
Let's have you make a wisdom check.
Wisdom check. A
Yeah.
saving throw.
No, not a saving throw.
Okay.
Wisdom check.
Jeez, dear Lord. Alright, it's an 11.
It's an 11.
Straight 11. Plus 0.
You get the images again. You
Okay.
push through, and you can recall them in your head. You can recall them. You can the dark, these dark tunnels, stone tunnels. They were. I will have you make a perception check. I'll have you do that as you're going back to these. See if you can glean any other.
More perception. 17.
The catacombs that I mentioned were fully stone. That is not just carved from rock; it is paved. So it is very much like there are bricks that cover this entire thing. It is It is a construction that's something that is done. It is. As you go through, you can see the large. It's a very deep bluish green. There's very little light in this space as you are going through. It's almost as if the whole place is just illuminated by moonlight. It's that cool blue that bounces off of natural, kind of like almost like algae in this place. There is the dampness that you feel amongst this as you go through the images, and you see those same images of you stepping, you and other people. You can see other feet this time, stepping in puddles of sections that the ground is partially under a little bit of water. You can see algae and different things growing as this is happening before the final image hits you one more time as you're looking down. And you're in the same space. You're in that, it is the same stone, it is the same floor. There are those same puddles as you look at your hands.
And bloody hands.
Your hands are covered. I will say then by doing that, you beat her to the golden thread. Would you like me to describe it as you give it to them? 'Cause I have
The
whole
rings?
things.
Yeah, I'll wait for when they actually
You,
get back.
you get all the rings and then head back over to Easy.
One other thing I wanted to buy: 2 shovels.
2 shovels? Easy enough. That'll be 6 silver. 2 shovels. Full size or short? Like little trenched shovels or big shovels?
Trench shovels were only used for one purpose.
Burying the body.
Yeah.
You, a little bit after a while, make your way across town before you arrive at Anvil and Thread, and you can see that he has finished up, and you now have a staff with the orb affixed at the top.
Woo! A quarter staff, here I come.
And you know we're matching.
What?
We're matching.
Oh, the Renaissance fair.
The New York Renaissance Fair shirt. Perfect timing. As each of you slowly make your way back as you guys have finished your food, you all eventually reconvene. Because the Purple Dragon is right across the street from the guild itself, you all reconvene, eventually finding each other. Where would you like to meet? At the guild or in the dragon?
I would go to the guilds because I don't know where any of them are.
Yeah, guild makes sense.
You guys meet up at the guild.
Yeah, I guess I'll finally go to the guild.
What time is it?
At this point in the day, at this point, it has been, it's about 4 p.m.
Nice.
If it's dinner and everyone's gathered here,
You have a small, box that was given to you. And when you were shown it, as he opened it up to you, it was a wooden box. That the top of it, he made a whole box. He made you a box. On the top of it was that same logo that he emblazoned. And as you open it up, it's got these 7 rings inside of it.
hey guys, I really appreciate you guys doing me a favor to look for this herb, even though we haven't actually found it yet. But with all the rings that we found, I wanted to give you guys gifts. So I just open the box with each of the gifts with a ring for each of you.
As he does this, he picks out each different one and proceeds to hand it to each of you, as there's a number of different ones for each. So for Mulian, there is a there are different styles. There are very much thicker metals, and there's white gold, there's yellow gold, there's different metals, some are brass, and they have different materials on it. Yours is one of the brass/bronze rings, so it's got, or copper, has like this orange hue to it, and there's a citrine stone in it, so it's a bright, like yellow, almost like amber stone that sits in this. On the inside of the ring, it says, it says their name, right, for each?
Yeah.
On the inside of the ring, it says Mulian, and as you look over when you were to put this ring on your hand, the stone is on the outside, but on the inside, you can see, on the inside, towards your on your palm, there's a small little symbol that has been engraved on the band of your ring. Or I'll just.
It's a fluke.
Yeah.
It's not.
Is
Why is
it
it
Nylum?
It's this.
It is the,
group photo.
it is the silhouette of a flumph.
Oh, that's extremely meaningful.
Aww.
Thank you.
Another
Love
ring.
these guys.
Another ring is handed over to Mose. This is a silver band with the same engraving. Your engraving on the inside and the engraving of a flump on the inside. But yours is a spinel, which is almost like a gray diamond. Gray.
That's cool.
For Nyx, yours is a yellow gold ring, and the stone is garnet.
Sick.
So it's a deep red, almost burgundy color. It says,
Yeah.
it says your name on it, along with on the inside. And that was boom, boom, boom. Yzak, yours is a
The
silver.
one ring to rule them all.
is a silvered ring with an emerald stone.
Secretly controls everything you guys do.
So, that was Mulian, Nick. I got more of you, so Dimitri and Dove. Dimitri, yours is another silver ring, except yours is a sapphire stone in yours.
What about Alice's ring?
There are 2 rings left.
Yeah. What's Zach's been doing today?
Yeah, honestly, what's my father been doing?
He's been trying to find you all day.
He's asleep.
Because you never tell us where you are.
You had a promise to Morgan.
You are handed a
Oh, me?
You are handed a silver ring with a pearl as this.
Aww.
And the last one handed to Alex is a gold ring with an amethyst. Yeah.
That's cool. Thanks.
I was thinking of trying to wait for something like this for when we have matching rings, but I thought it'd be better for each of them to be different, connected by something that keeps us together.
You put it on my ring finger. I put it on my right ring finger and be like, oh, it's really pretty.
That you watch as each of you do this. There was and this strikes you as odd, as neither of the guys there can do any magic. But each of you, as you put on the rings are all pretty big, and you kind of just found these in a place. But as each of you put them on your finger that you choose to wear it on, the ring glistens for just a moment before shrinking to match your size.
That's cool.
It only does it once. So when you take it off, it doesn't fit any other finger, but
It
the
just
finger you put
zips
it on,
on.
it sized itself to fit that.
Got it.
Now you can never take it off.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
like,
honestly.
we're together forever. Yeah.
I sit down and focus on it for an hour.
As I focus on Dimitri trying to make him do jumping jacks. Does it work?
I cast command to make it
Yeah,
work.
which strikes you as weird because none of their items were magical and they don't know how to do magic. So you're like, huh?
Did I just make a terrible mistake?
But the ring.
Rudy's. No, at the
On the
pirate
ship.
ship.
At the pirate ship?
I don't notice
Oh,
anything's
no.
different.
That book.
I take back out the
The
book.
rings are non-magical. The rings
Okay.
are non-magical. There was an enchantment put on the rings just to size them to your fingers. One time.
Oh, okay.
It just struck you as it struck Yzak and Dimitri as odd because you both know that neither of the guys, Benjamin or Edgar, can do any magic.
Got it.
The guys
okay.
are just pure craftsmen.
Let the enchanting process begin.
So So they hired somebody to put an enchantment on these rings.
How cute. That's really sweet.
I'm gonna have to get this robe embroidered, like thread and
Which is
thread.
also
Yeah,
because the two of you have spent the most time there. I'll have both of you actually also make an intelligence check.
I'm not that smart. That'll be a 6.
I believe Dimitri actually is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's a good roll. There's the inspo. Just intelligence?
Yep.
19.
Yeah.
It was originally a 7.
Yeah. You think about it, and the other thing that catches your attention, one that these were enchanted to fit this, is Arcana. But what also strikes you is that they've previously, and you've spoken to a number of people in the shop. Nobody in the city can do enchanting and stuff like that. Magic is very enchantment magic and magical items are very rare here. They do occasionally come in at certain shops and stuff like that, but they're very rare, which means something's changed that they were able to get this done. Which is is interesting because you weren't able to buy magical items before. Like shops didn't really have them, and there were very few shops that had anything magical. There were some, some magical swords and different things like that, but there aren't really a lot of magic items here, or people that can really do enchanting.
Would Anvil and Thread still be open at this point?
Yeah.
No. See what's going on.
Dimitri, where are you going?
We're back.
Make sure you're not telling us.
Oh, and you yell at me for not saying where I'm going.
I walk out the door, stop, turn around, put my head in. I'm going to Anvil and Thread.
Fuck you.
Got it.
Also, as I say that, I just go,
Anything anybody else wishes to do in the time being? Otherwise, we'll let that, and then we'll finish off the day.
Pack for the morning.
You head over to Anvil and Thread, where you can see Edgar and Benjamin Benjamin is behind the counter, cleaning things off, and Edgar is in the back working in the forge. Good afternoon. How can we help you, Dimitri? I forgot what Benjamin's voice was.
Question, because I'm curious.
I guess. What is
Yzak gave us these nice rings that he said you guys had fixed and made and that. And they magically shrunk to fit.
Yes. We hired a new person to come and assist us here with everything we have going on. So, when he heard of your group, he asked if he could see the rings.
So he's working for you?
Yeah, he comes in and does part-time work.
Do you mind if I ask his name?
Yes, no problem. His name is Trent.
Don't look at me like that.
Don't look like you give me a face.
On God, we getting you that date.
I can do something to enchant. No.
If there was a problem and you want to ask, he just left. He just went to the. He just left like 2 seconds ago. He went down the road to go home.
No problem at all. I was just curious. I don't know. I feel like not a lot of people can do this.
No, it was. No, he came. We met him luckily on a chance encounter, so he was very kind and said he'll be in town for some time and visiting family. Said he'll be in and out, but he's always looking for work and he does good work. Very talented individual.
Well, I'd love to meet him if given the chance.
What will you do? You head out.
I choose. I want gonna change put him back into a cat. Like that's just a side note.
Easy enough. You want
Yeah.
back to the like black and white style?
Yeah.
Or yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
But it
that's-
is no longer a rat.
Yeah, that's fair.
You just had a rat in your pocket.
Yeah,
this
the whole time. I didn't want to
but-
waste it,
but
but you know
put
what? I
it
want a cat back.
Back to you.
Didn't want to waste it.
I want my cat back.
I have a question.
Yes.
Does my date have anything to do with the races and the track being built?
Does my date have anything to do with the racists in town?
The races!
Oh.
Your heart races.
Okay.
Yeah.
LOL.
Would that have been something you had asked about during your conversations?
Yes.
Okay.
He is here.
Do you want him to have been doing something with the races?
I don't know. Did he see me
Lose.
lose? Did he see this
I rolled a
happen?
4. I don't know. It seemed like a D10
Two
or
down,
like a
three to
50-50
go.
type roll.
Yeah. I just need to be all of you.
So do you want him to have something to do with the races or no?
Why not? Yes.
Yes?
He
Okay,
seems
can I
to
have
be
you roll a
very
d20?
entrepreneur.
10 or higher, he has something to do with the building being built.
6.
6.
Nothing.
His response was no, but if you have interest, wouldn't mind going sometime.
Oh, sometimes I perform. Call it that.
Head cocks to one side.
Jeez.
Not sure what kind of girl you are now.
Sorry.
Much
Get
to
attention.
learn.
No,
I'm looking at this more
Oh,
than that.
okay.
This
Every
is like-
woman has an animal inside her. Hers happens to be a rat.
Rat.
Where's the shirt?
The other animal is a bat. Bat.
Stupid.
And the cat. What? Do you only know things that rhyme?
I met her as an
Octopus.
Yeah. I like that octopus. Oh my God.
I mean, the new race is the octopus races.
Yep.
Yes.
Good.
But if there's anything else anybody would like to do for the rest of the day,
No.
before we call it a close.
Go to sleep.
Go to sleep.
Go to sleep.
Did you get his gamer tag? Ask him about the Snoop Dogg expansion to Fortnite.
Yo. I don't want to talk about it.
His
I
gamer,
know we had to talk about
I
it.
bet.
his gamer tag is MC Stonehammer.
Shut up.
Got it. So each of you can mark off another long rest as your day has ended. The morning comes to all of you. I'm assuming you guys all stayed at the guild for what few rooms remain.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you wake up the next morning. There is not a cloud in the sky, but it is frigid. The temperature has dropped over the night, and it is a cold fall morning.
Am I
Have my
cold?
cloak, have my stuff on.
Alright,
Yeah.
I'm cold.
You are not cold. You are not resistant to cold.
Aren't you just summon
I
magic?
can't remember if my cloak was
Oh,
like
so true.
before the cold.
The
think
whole
it
place
was, right?
burns down.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna make it was.
Instantly sets on fire.
That's canon now.
Get in the cart, let's go!
This is my shitty template in Nylum.
I love
Get in our
him.
cart,
Thank
let's
you.
I love him. That's what's on the back of our
Go
things.
where?
go. We said we were gonna go west treasure,
That
then
is cute.
further west
Thanks. I tried really hard.
Calliope, and then to be determined after that.
Are
Yep.
we still getting the... Wait, hold on, I missed that. Are we getting the treasure?
I would
Yeah.
really like
We
to.
were just going around.
Are we doing the treasure first or after?
Treasure first,
Treasure
because it's on the
first.
way.
Treasure first,
Well,
then
it could
Clyde.
work either way, because we could either find the treasure on the way there, or we could focus and go straight to Calliope and get it on the way back.
Oh, Alex, very
Well,
good.
we need treasure, Calliope, and then the idol. So we'll go
Idol
for my
and
idol.
Dimitri.
I don't know.
And
One of the
Dimitri.
guild girls wanted to show me around the town, so I just let her drag me around.
As you should. As you should.
Which one?
Oh, which
It
one?
was the brunette. I forgot her name.
Chloe?
A little jealous.
Yeah.
And I
You
was-
went on a
That-
date?
Yeah, you made that, and you didn't remember her name.
Wow!
There is no way it was a date.
What did you do?
That's what
She
Doug
showed you
always
around
said.
town.
Yeah, she just dragged me around.
What did you do?
We went to the abandoned Wendy's.
I love Nick screaming at Alex. You don't remember her name?
You don't remember her name. You spent the whole day.
For like two sessions with her.
You
Yeah.
guys didn't
It was
talk
very
much.
much. Now that some of you think about it, you saw him very much quiet, like not talking, just being dragged from like out of the corner of your eye from places. As he's just like very much like, I don't know what's going on.
I'm too nervous to say anything, so I just am stuck here.
You need to take control of your life.
She just kind of dragged me around and showed me a bunch of stores and
I
stuff.
control every aspect of my life. Sometimes you just want to be taken care
Very
of.
much a date.
Very much a date.
Oh yeah, and what were you doing at the bakery?
On a
with-
date.
It's
with
about
someone?
looking
Yeah,
at things, just leave me
on a
alone.
I was with someone in the very beginning until
I
the last
saw
second.
somebody sitting with you.
I was reading a book.
Oh,
You were
yeah,
very
yeah,
much
yeah,
on a
very
date.
much so.
Not having a date.
I get to tell my brother
I don't know. I didn't know that like two people read one book at the same time.
Well, if there's only one book, one copy, well, what
Stop
makes us deal?
helping!
No, I mean that's
Stop
I don't know. Both of you
helping!
were sitting on one side of a booth looking at a book together.
Stop helping!
Does that mean every single time you have to share a textbook at school, it's a date?
I'm happy for
Yeah,
you.
if I share a book with Mose, does that consider a date even though I'm
Yes.
with all of you?
I'm
I'd
asking.
watch.
You're telling me that me being dragged around was.
I think she thought it was a date.
What?
What?
Wait, what?
I shared a potato with somebody.
Who?
Is that a good? What is that? Is that a euphemism?
Shut
I don't
up.
think so. I haven't heard of that
I've been
yet.
to college, but I stayed in my dorm most of the time.
It
Was
was
it
great.
Wingy Man?
Huh?
Guy with the
he's got,
wingies?
yeah, he's got wings.
I'm happy for you.
I took a bath with two guys.
I'm a
We
father.
were all
You may be a father, but she calls him daddy.
Can you describe to me, can anyone describe to me the woman that he keeps sleeping with?
No,
Very,
there's-
very
no,
big.
no, it's not a woman.
There's a picture
very,
of her
very
in
big
chat now.
orc.
No, I know,
Yes.
but Dub has not met her yet. She only
Oh.
met after he comes down from it.
A very
Well,
big woman.
You've never seen me get dragged away, so you don't know what to ask.
It's terrifying.
She looks like me if I were a man.
No, but I remember that one of them told me that he got
What?
dragged by someone.
She almost kicked
Like when
my
he
ass.
came down the first time.
Alexander leans to you. I want details. Yeah.
Ew!
Oh yeah, but
Oh.
never mind. I have no rebuttal.
Yeah, no,
I mud wrestled her. Yeah.
what does she look like?
Oh, so
A
now
very
you want
big
details
woman.
on?
You remember,
Is she
God, I
around?
missed
Can you point her
remember
out?
the owl bear that we
She's a
fought?
giant orc woman.
Is she around? Can you point her
No,
out?
she only comes out at night. With the smell of fear.
Yeah. Only at night and when there's clouds in the sky.
When it's raining.
You think there's a
You just
vampire?
hear somebody in the distance go, my leg!
There she is.
Well, there's a reason it's raining outside.
Yeah.
Let's just put it this way. After the rain comes the fire.
That's an infection.
How was
Why
your
does it
potato?
burn?
How was the
You
potato?
may need to go
Great.
see that.
So you guys
cleric or
shared a
apothecary
potato?
again.
Yeah, I like fed him.
Is that a
You
euphemism?
fed him a
That's
potato.
so
I gave him a bite.
Was like a baby cat.
Magma, and we flew around.
I'd like to roll insight on if that's a euphemism.
Huh? Yeah, I guess it was a date. He gives
Please let me roll insight on if that's an euphemism.
Gesture! Hey, girl!
Is that a euphemism? No.
Shut up!
If I'm describing a date
That's
with my
cute.
girlfriend, I say we shared a potato. No one's thoughts goes to literally we share a single baked potato.
No, my thought was literally being they shared a potato.
You're getting tossed around like a fucking hot potato.
No, like honestly,
are
no,
a
my
potato.
thought would actually be that you just shared a potato.
So where are we
Because
going?
it's weird enough, I'm like, no, that makes sense.
So what are we doing?
We're going to get treasure.
We're leaving.
Because I didn't go on a date.
No, you got attacked
You
from
got
mud, apparently.
Hey, I know.
And I beat him.
You got offered.
You beat him?
I was good. That was all you, buddy. That was
should
all
really
you.
Make a point to pee afterwards, though.
I went to the hot spring
right.
after. I mean, I went to the spa.
But did you pee?
Huh?
Did I pee?
But did you pee?
I thought everyone peed that one.
Yeah.
Did you pee at the
No,
spa?
after. Did you pee
I know, I like
afterwards?
UFO
At some
better.
point, yes.
Okay,
Where are we doing, guys?
No, this is while we're in the
I'm
carriage
walking
deciding.
away.
Oh, we're in the carriage.
no, we need you. We gotta figure out what we're doing.
I got the
We're
six
leaving.
month roast fuck up.
yet.
Then you better catch
Is
up.
there a follow-up date?
Yes.
Is there a
I
follow-up
didn't
date?
even know we were in the cart.
Okay, so the outro from that scene of all of us leaving in the
Yeah,
carriage.
she just says, like, and you watch
And Mose
Mose
Rose
just
has
running.
to.
No, I
Here.
like fly out.
Got it, yeah.
Assault.
This character's a fucking rental!
That's new.
This character's a
One second,
rental.
I'll be right back, guys. Just keep going. I'll
Where are
find
you
later.
going?
Ah, potato.
She
I think
flies-
we're leaving. Meet us at the cart or at the edge of town towards the west.
I thought we were already in the car.
Western Gate.
Who determined that we were in a cart?
How far does
one.
how far does mending work?
What do you need mending?
The top of the cart.
Mend.
Swing by the butcher and grab a rump roast. Ask for Clarence.
If we're in the car, you just see a pillar of dancing lights just go up. It's like, well, she'll find her way back.
You weren't in the cart yet, so.
Oh, thank
You
God.
were this. I imagine that this all happened literally like 5 feet outside of the guild, as you all were just like, as you had gotten up out of your individual rooms, had walked down. The tavern area is closed there, so you all walk out, and as you're in that moment of open space, that's when everything just starts coming out of all of yesterday's activities.
That's your
as-
baked potato. You need to pee.
as-
I was covered in mud.
Lily
As-
stripped in front of me.
As
I took a bath.
Mose
with
runs
years.
off.
Molly never said he put clothes back
I'm
on.
going to the purple dragon.
Yeah, that's right. You run
We're
across
in
the
the middle
street
of
to the
town
purple
just hanging
dragon.
out.
Do I see Race?
I will have you roll.
I would like to follow her, but not have her know.
Okay, can I have you make a stealth check?
Right.
You're
What am
leaving
I
now
rolling
too?
here?
So I'm gonna have you literally roll a d20 to see if he is in here. I'm gonna say you have a 1 in 3 chance of him being there.
17.
That's good. He's in there.
Yay!
He's
I
in there
got
now.
14 of following.
I feel like I
What
bust
is your
open
pa-
the doors
for your-
because I'm so
for your
excited,
stealth?
but then I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck.
What is your passive perception?
Where is that?
You go back to saving
front
throws.
page.
Front page.
17.
17. Oh, I'm sorry. Passive perception.
Yeah.
Yeah, 17.
Got it. You see Nick's following you.
I'm like,
I like roll across the entrance.
You
Fucking
see
Jim
him.
Carrey style,
You see
like-
him at the bar, currently talking to like the bartenders behind.
Propping the cart.
Behind the counter.
I get major like pet
I
detective
tap him on
vibes
the
out of your
shoulder.
character.
Thank you.
It is very. Right now, yeah, okay. Yeah.
Just standing with a book, just.
you're like
she
heavy breathing.
sat. No, she literally. She's like. She is full on like video game crouching in the middle of an open room. Goes to a table, picks up a menu.
I just pick
Waiter
up a
comes
chair,
over.
not
Can I
even
get you?
like
Can I get you anything to drink? Shh.
a potato.
Shout
Do you want it cooked?
breakfast.
Like you wouldn't recognize a friend too, like next to you at the time. Like I sat down next to Nick and I was like, baked potato.
I'm sorry, who are you?
As you go
I'm green.
across, you go across and you tap him on the shoulder.
Two
Um,
red goblin, too small.
and he turns
for
around.
an orc.
Good morning.
It's
Good
my
morning
woman.
and goodbye. I'm going on an adventure, but I just wanted to say goodbye. That's all.
I hope you come back safe.
Thank you. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Did you give him a kiss at least? Like, Coco?
Kiss his hand.
No, don't listen to me. Don't listen
Run
to me.
back into it.
You like saunter off, and as you turn around, he hasn't stopped like watching you leave.
I am staring this man down.
Busy, I'm gonna get back. Bye. Okay, bye. That's it.
Did we all go with her? This was
No,
just the you
there's
and
me.
the thing. Okay.
You watch. He just watches her leave, and
Yeah.
it, like lingers for a moment as the doors close.
Are you happy?
So-
are you happy being the
As
relationship
a-
going to take
so
like
I
a
slowly
solid
make my
length
way
of the
out.
show to pay off?
I sent the
I'm
picture.
sure.
I sent the picture. How tall is Mose? How
What?
tall is Mose?
5 foot something.
5 foot something.
Yeah.
Like 3, 4, 6.
5.
5
5 foot
Yeah,
14.
Oh my God, thank God I'm taller than someone.
Fuck.
Because he's about 6'4".
You're
about
taller
6'4".
than me.
I'm 5'8".
I'm 5 foot. I'm short. I'm the short one of the group.
Yes.
Just like real life.
Oh, I'm actually 5 foot, so I'm actually shorter than you.
Oh wow, I'm taller than
Yeah,
that.
that's congrats.
How tall is your character?
5'8".
She's malnourished.
Wait,
So.
I'm taller than
You are.
So
I'm like
am I.
6 foot.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but you lost 2 inches.
That's fact.
That's true.
Depends on what leg I'm standing on.
Yeah, you know.
So because Mo's took a page from my book before, I'm gonna take a page from her
We'll
book
just, like,
now. I'm gonna go find
take
my
a platform shoe and
at
stand
the
on the
bakery.
back.
I'm gonna go see if he's at the bakery. If he's not, then I'm gonna go back to the carriage.
Okay, got it. There's a much likelier chance of him being there, given that.
Kinda figured.
For you, there's a 60% chance of him being there. So I'll have you roll a d20 to see if he's there.
Okay.
Did you get back to the cart?
Yeah.
Did you tell your mating
8.
partner that you might die
What?
An
today?
8.
An 8.
Huh?
Or on this trip?
What is
No.
What was
What
the
is,
other?
what is two? The higher number of 2/3. Yeah, that would be. Yeah, that would be in the.
That
two.
might
Yeah, it would
So
be
you're-
like.
You never know.
Yeah. It would be like 7.5.
No,
Yeah.
he's
So
probably-
just above.
Hey!
Just there. You were at the bare minimum.
Okay.
Yeah, you see him sitting there, reading a book. He looks like he has just finished his morning run, and is
Ew.
now
Listening
sitting
in
Hold
the
on,
sun.
hold on.
Yeah.
Wind that back.
Don't look at me while saying yeah.
I didn't say yeah.
No,
He
you're
did.
like,
I said,
yeah,
"Ayo."
I said, you're like, yeah. I was like,
It looks like he just finished his morning run, and he is now sitting down, drinking something, some food.
Wow, something.
You don't know if
Apple
it's tea,
cider.
you don't know if it's coffee, you don't know what it is. He doesn't have.
Tequila.
He has.
Tequila.
He has very much like an actual like breakfast in front of him, like eggs and
Oh,
sausage
not a
and stuff
potato?
like that.
Breakfast
There's some
tequila.
hash browns.
Oh,
There's
okay.
some
Not
hash
just a
browns.
potato.
Beautiful.
I go up to him.
Got it.
Hi.
you're just gonna walk up and I got saunter.
Good morning.
No, I'm just gonna walk up. At this point, shut up, Andres.
Good morning.
Hi. Good morning.
You look excited.
You shut up.
You look very excited.
We're going on another adventure. I'm not excited about it,
Oh.
but we're going on another goddamn adventure.
Take his french fries.
Hey, when you get back, let's try to find that temple, okay? I won't go with that.
That's the next adventure, but after this one, we're going to find apparently treasure for some fucking reason.
I won't. If I find it, I won't
6
go
other
with that.
things.
My name.
I know. We're going to find treasure. We're also going to find
Surfer's mom.
cure for our friend's mom.
And that's very kind of you.
Your idol?
If we're sorry. Sidebar. If we're doing the idol after,
That's Atlantis.
Is-
Wasn't it?
no, it's not. It's Goliath. It's basically
Oh, yeah, yeah.
like close and everything like that.
And Dimitri's sister.
And Dimitri's sister.
I gotta hit on his
Nice.
sister.
Yeah, there it is.
Murder you.
There it is. We gotta kill Dimitri first.
We're actually going to find the idol as well while we're going on this adventure.
You can try.
Do you want to come find the idol with
That's his
us?
problem.
You don't
Come
think
back.
I'm not gonna hit on
When
your
you're
sister?
done, take the other stuff.
I-
Go
I-
find the idol.
We're not going back. It's literally we're going to find the treasure and still
Your
it's on the
sister?
same path
Is that
as
what
we're
it
going.
is?
That's that. The treasure is way
Oh,
past.
Oh, way past.
Way
Oh,
past
okay.
that.
So then we have to come. Okay.
You it will take a little bit of backtracking, but about like a day.
Okay. I'll send a message to you.
Dimitri turned into a
Come back
suicide
safe.
kobold.
Okay?
Walk
I'll
out.
continue.
Shit, no,
I'll
again.
look into that spider lady you ran
This
into.
time instead of running.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And I walk out.
Flashbacks to underground or
I
dynamite.
feel like there's something going on over here. Like you have another thought in your head.
No.
You actually might though.
Yeah.
No. I'm good.
Why'd you take that bag off and then put it back on?
Here's that meat you ordered.
Oh, that's my rum roast.
A woman comes out of the purple dragon as you guys are like you guys have the cart pulled up in front of the guild. A woman comes out of the purple dragon with like a small like wrapped thing. Was told to give you some breakfast, and there's a breakfast potato.
But we have a whole rump roast.
You have a slab of uncooked meat as you went into this butcher's area, and you're like,
Can I get a piece of that?
Clarence.
Take the whole thing.
He said you're like going through this. He's like, Bullion! I told him that. He's like,
I'm not
absolutely,
there yet.
let me go. And he
Oh,
just
never
slaps
Hold on.
this huge thing
wait
of like
until he
this
says.
huge like carcass cooked
Did you-
animal
did you
and just
follow?
carves
Yeah,
off
am I?
a
Kiss me
piece,
goodbye?
wraps it in paper twine, slaps it in your
Should have
hand.
gave me
And
credit.
be
Shut
like,
up.
tell him to come visit me sometime.
Can I get a piece of that?
Flash out of that scene. Love that guy.
Mose, can I borrow Magma?
No.
I just
Who the hell are you?
Oh my god, the sass!
That's your friend Yzak.
I hope you're enjoying your breakfast potato.
What's in that breakfast potato?
Well, my ring. I
Is
want
this
the
what
ring
happens
back.
when we gave you? Is this what happens when we gave you coffee?
Apparently.
Oh.
I go back to the
Fine, I
car.
need my uncooked rump roast.
I would like a piece of it.
I didn't know you did. I'm sorry.
You just said that to me.
That is not a good way to cook meat.
It's not optimal, but it'll.
Like it's
it'll
gonna take
work.
more than
Alright, I'm
it's
back.
gonna take time
Yzak,
to
I'm
cook
gonna
it.
have
Come
a
here.
break dance on that meat.
Can
real
your
quick.
rat also
If he just hangs
Oh,
over,
he's
it'll
a
be
cat
slow
again.
cooked.
Oh.
We'll turn it in the
Yeah, I was
corner.
like, I've never
I
changed
take
him
up-
into a cat.
Can your cat cook meat?
I take out
I
my
don't
sword and
think
just
so.
do a green flame blade over
But it can
the
eat it.
thing.
You can name it meat.
Or below the thing.
His name's Puddin.
That lasts what, 6 seconds or?
Yeah.
Because it is the same. It is the same. We went
Yeah,
over it.
wait.
Yeah, it's the same. Yeah.
Just-
Spinning it.
I got you. Hold on.
I take a piece of that meat and I feed it to
I
Puddin.
cast fireball.
Are you having breakfast rump?
You what? You what now?
I cast fireball.
No, I animate dead on the rope ropes.
I need this.
I am dead.
Nylum 2.0.
Just starts dancing.
I take an attack on it and I use a fire arrow to cook it.
The bat's doing the.
I command the rope ropes to attack you.
I'm,
Yzak against the
I'm
rock.
picturing like Miss Minutes, but instead of the time, it's just the giant piece of
It's
steak.
just a square piece of meat with arms and legs.
It's like kill me,
You're
please.
gonna have like a dance off.
Yeah.
Let's do this. I'm going up against the rump roast.
It's like an oozy blob, but it's just
I just
meat.
get in the cart.
I
don't know, we're
sit-
still
I
waiting.
sit back and I'm looking at all
Back.
this and I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
I'm in the cart.
What the hell is happening?
Can I break dance?
Yes. Yes, you can.
You want to have a battle against the meat?
Guidance for performance to do this.
Do I remember the words that Yzak said to the horse to do stop and
Before,
That'll be 15.
No, we're not gonna lead
Roll an
them.
intelligence
Oh,
check.
I was gonna say, if he'll allow me to actually animate the meat, I'll do
It's
it.
cocked.
I'll fucking do it.
I'll
It's also
fucking
cocked.
do it. I'll fucking do it.
20 total.
Yeah, you remember.
Did you just leave us?
I turn back to everyone with the hands on the rein.
I'm
You ready?
Yeah. I'm going into the carriage.
Yeah, I'll jump on
I'm
in.
still turning the spit.
What
Wait,
are
aren't
you
I supposed to
doing?
drive?
I'm eating my potato.
Do you say that to me?
Where'd the
Yes.
potato from?
I say go.
Special delivery.
And how it just try
Oh,
like
it was
it's just a
special.
slow
It's
trot.
It's like Romlan or something.
It's full of drugs.
Huh?
It made
I think
it
the
for
word's like
Yzak
Romlan or
was.
something in German.
Sick.
I say the word for
Nice.
go and just have
My
it pick up
potato's
into
full of
like a
drugs.
slow little
It need-
trot.
No.
And just start slowly pulling away.
Alexander's sitting in the
Forgot
front seat
already.
also.
I get into the carriage.
Yeah, I did.
I'm just slowly pulling away, just
Are
looking
you
back.
cooking the roast?
On the carriage!
Guys!
There's a fire
I'm
on
in
the
the
wooden
carriage.
carriage.
Yeah, I'm in there.
Somebody
It's,
call OSHA.
What the fuck?
We have a nice little perch with like a metal perch and Magma's just sitting on top of it and I'm just like with a spit just spitting it.
Magma needs to be
would
under
you
it.
make like that shelter
It's-
just over the
It's
meat?
being broiled!
Yeah.
Jesus
That is
Christ.
not how that works.
Okay. I was thinking you could make it shelter
Fucking
over the
doesn't
meat.
stay completely
Where
raw.
guys?
It's like
Where
the
the
most complicated way to cook meat ever.
Thank you. Yeah.
Let him have his moment.
Okay, fine, I flipped them, but does Magma emit smoke?
He can flame seed it.
Can I get? Can
Alex can also fireball it.
You're a 5th level druid, so I believe magma can stay in his fire form because we have determined that the way we do magma is that you have a pet bat that is also is the spirit. So you can kind of just have him as a bat, but you use your wild shape in order to turn him into a fire form right now.
Okay.
Right, that is how that works. In his fire form, he can stay in his fire form for 2 hours. Right.
But does
It'll
he
go to
smoke?
3 hours.
Smokes.
I need to know, am I smoking this thing right now?
I'm not using him to light your special plant.
No, there is no
I wanna
smoke.
cook my
to it
rump
whatsoever.
roast.
But is there...
He is a type of fire elemental.
Okay, fine,
I
I'm just
want
like
to put
cooking
in and I want
the
to be
thing
the best
above him.
friends.
He doesn't
Not in
smoke.
fire,
You can
like
bring
yeah,
him with
just
the shovels.
not fire form.
He doesn't smoke, but does he smoke?
Can you put him on your back, please?
Thank you.
I appreciate you remembering
If you
him.
give him
You're
a pack of
welcome.
camels, would he be appreciative, or would he be like, what do I do with this?
It's Marlboro Reds.
Did you notice it? You
While
said you
this
let me
all
the Crowbar of
happening
International
inside
Water
the
Schools,
carriage,
right?
I
No, I
kind of
did
just go
not.
on
Damn it.
top of the carriage for
brought
like a
nothing
little
up
while
to
this
you.
is
Jackson
happening.
had
I'm using my own
athletics or
rapier.
acrobatics check.
Dude, acrobatics, because I'm better at that.
Have we left yet?
15.
The carriage is moving.
15.
The carriage is
I'm
moving,
gonna
but
fly
then you
up
all
and
on it or
just eat my
not.
potato, watching magma like work, and I'm like,
Yeah, just so you guys know, like I said, it is absolutely frigid outside.
Oh, then I go back
I'm
inside.
just letting you know.
That's
If
where I
that was
go
the
back.
big thing, is that when you guys got out, it was very cold.
I am curled up with you with magma, so I can get a little.
I'm
temperature.
currently using magma.
Yeah. I'm right next to him.
Okay.
I'm currently using
I go back
magma.
inside the carriage. I'm like, it cooled down, guys.
Yeah, you can see that each Dimitri and Alexander, who are on the front of the cart, they both have a blanket like wrapped around each of them. As they're every time they take a breath, you can see their own breath.
I have my nice little coat with the hood up.
Yeah. Alex's hood is up on his.
Will you stop
thing.
it?
What? You gotta keep spinning.
You gotta keep spinning.
Just keep spinning.
It's gotta cook evenly.
Or do you prefer like raw? Do you prefer like medium? How do you want
Where?
it cooked?
You guys continue to push forward, leaving the town itself pretty early in the morning. Can I have somebody roll a d10 or d12?
Go, Summer.
Do it.
50.
5. Yeah, you guys left
50.
really early in the morning, like 5 or 6 in the morning.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, we were all screaming at 5 in the
Yeah, you guys
morning
are
like
sitting
that. Jesus
when you walked
Christ.
into the
Surprised we
purple,
didn't get
when you
shot.
walked into the Purple Dragon, the chairs were all up on all the tables. So you pulled a chair down to sit at a table at a closed restaurant.
Beautiful.
Wait, so me and Milo were inside of the bakery at 5 in the morning?
A bakery opens up. Don't worry, this is a restaurant. This is a tavern.
I love it even more somehow.
Your boyfriend's online for a coffee. They're like, do you mean venti? And you walk up and you're like, I'm leaving. He's like, what? I'm trying to scan my rewards card. Talking about.
Yo, who's that weird chick in the back?
So it's about like 5 or 6 a.m. when you guys are heading out, and it's actually the sun is starting to rise as you guys are leaving. It is really cold this morning, but you guys are heading on the western road, leaving Goliath as you venture off into the forest to go seek treasure and a cure, or information in regards to a cure for your mother. Can I have either Dimitri roll with advantage or Dimitri and Alex roll separately? I'll leave it up to you.
For
Survival checks.
I'll roll with advantage.
If you say so.
Oh no. I don't like that answer.
I ran out of fire. Can you turn magma back on, please?
My second roll was a 9,
Got it.
but the first roll's a 21.
Alright, he does not have a great survival actually. Yeah.
I have proficiency
Yeah,
in survival.
he's a college boy. He does not know survival.
You're from college. Not, nope, never, nope, ignore.
What do you like about
Nope,
college?
nope, nope.
Are we trying to drown out your thoughts?
Got it. You push forward. It's pretty simple and straightforward, as you had discussed originally with the map that you guys had, like Alex had crudely drawn. You guys had, because he actually has calligrapher supplies, had crudely drawn. You discussed taking the main western road and going around the swamp itself rather than going through it. You guys push on for quite a number of hours. Before you settle down for a moment and you stop your carriages off to the side of the road, just to stretch your legs, cook some food, divvy out. You know, you had some breakfast meat, but now you're cooked. You didn't cook the entire thing. He gave you like a slab like this, so you didn't cook the whole thing, and you were cooking it in pieces. So now you guys slice up the rest of it and cook it over a fire, as you guys are preparing yourself, getting your food and stuff situated. Is there anything anybody would like to do in this moment of downtime?
Get attacked.
Are there any cliffs nearby?
What the fuck?
No.
God, I wish someone would punch me. What?
Mom,
Runs
get away
over.
from me.
Yeah, just
Okay.
run full speed.
But you never asked him.
Rose, you got a second?
Oh, it was for that.
Does anybody wish to do anything?
Yeah.
I have to.
I got
What?
What are you doing?
I forgot to do my spell.
What you do?
Is there anything you'd like to do in the time being on your downtime here? In this, when you guys pulled off the side of the road in the forest?
I'll look over the map more to make sure that I can see if try like
You
ask
make an
Drew.
investigation check on that.
Can I just summon my Danzanlets and send them out a little bit of ways from us to make sure that there's nothing like slowly creeping
That would be
Yeah.
17.
Yeah, it's pretty early. You've been traveling for about 4 hours at this point, so it's now 9, 10 in the morning.
Oh.
It's like 10 a.m., so the sun is pretty rised up at this point. So
And then
17.
I will venture
you feel
slightly
like
into the forest.
You're quite a ways away. It's going to take you a number of days before you arrive at your destination.
I would like to venture about 5 to 10 feet into the forest to relieve myself.
Got it. Easy enough. It's very cold. Let's have you roll a d20. Just don't roll a 1.
I got a camp. I
I
got
didn't roll a 1, it was a 9.
Got it.
a fire.
The pressure just prickles down your balls.
Freezes. You get a frozen stream.
It's so cold.
You guys gather and you push on for another couple of hours before resting again. You guys got a really early start. You guys push on for another 2 or so hours go by before you stop the carriages. And second time just to stretch your legs. Anything anybody wishes to do along the first day of your journey.
Is there snow on the ground?
A little bit.
Make a snowball.
I wish I remembered what the second line was.
Love in the air.
Thank you.
Yes, no.
Hi, I want to
Never
kind
remembered
of
second.
like, not. I want to go like 10 feet away from everyone, but like still be in like view. But
And
like
cast
kind of.
fireball.
No, I don't have it. I want to try to contact the old one to help me with figure out the vision because I don't want anyone to get hurt.
Okay. Can I have you make another wisdom check?
Yes.
I throw the snowball at Alex.
If it gets to the end of the day, next
I rolled a d6 and it was a 4, so it
Got
went
it.
to Adam.
Next. Challenge you.
Okay. Can I have you make an attack roll?
It would be plus dex, right?
Yeah.
Let's do it, brother.
And he's gonna make a dexterity saving throw.
That's it. Alright.
20.
Got it. I rolled I got a 19.
I rolled a 19. I rolled a
No,
19, but I had plus 1, so
Yeah,
it's
he has a good plus.
Oh, wait, actually, it was higher.
He grabs his own snowball
17?
and just throws it back
Okay.
at you.
Alright.
19 to throw it at you.
24.
You can make a dex save if you want to move out of the way of it.
I'm defeated!
Did you beat him again?
Yes.
Nice.
4.
You also get
In your
hit.
honor.
Square in the face.
Dove, what did you get for your wisdom?
16.
16.
I think how me and the boys have like 3 brain cells. So we pass with each other. Like we really do.
You
Thanks
push
for the group.
you push through, and the thing is, whenever you call upon any of your magic, it is you are a sorcerer. This is through something within you, through your blood, through something that's part of you, and you channel that energy into yourself to call upon this. You reach within your own mind and try to reach out, and you ask, "What does this mean?" And you just hear, "Warning,
Jesus.
For me or
warning."
I know. I'm asking him. I'm like, for me or for him?
You don't get a response.
Son of a bitch. Okay.
Anything anybody else was doing?
I turned to
I got
Alex.
my ass kicked in my necks again.
Yep.
I turn to
Yep.
Alex, I just
lost
give him a
again.
nod, and then I go back to the cart.
Does that mean Milo's gonna die? He's a sacrifice.
I didn't tell
Sacrifice?
any of you guys the
No, I know. I'm
visions.
saying above.
But yeah, probably. It's
At this time, because you're a little bit away, can I have you make a perception check?
sure.
I am a sore winner. I am just like, whoa, just in your face. Like,
I was an after
Next time we start 50 feet away and I get my crossbow.
14.
You hear somebody. Fucking damn it! God, fucking piece of shit! Fuck! You just hear somebody yelling.
Holding an action, not to like go crazy.
You hear it's further in the woods.
do
a
we
little
all hear it or
bit.
just
No,
her?
she does. Her.
She's like having like a moment.
Yeah.
I'm like,
You just hear somebody just start cursing. Fucking piece of shit! Gosh, I'm gonna scrap. We're gonna scrap you and put you in a wood chipper and just burn you for wood.
Holding my quarterstaff in my hand, like ready to like attack, I
Yep.
kind of like walk towards the voice a little bit and I say, "Hello?"
You turn, you walk into the woods, and you walk further in the woods. Your staff up like a woman who heard an intruder in the middle of the night.
Honestly.
And you walk over, and you see this short, blue figure currently kicking an outhouse.
Are you?
Whoa!
Hello?
Sorry, takes his cap off his head and bows to you. Sorry to use such foul language in front of a lady.
Papa Smurf!
My apologies.
It's okay. I slowly put it down. I was like, it's okay.
Sorry, I have just been having a little bit of, me and my brothers have been having a little bit of a problem, and I needed to air my grievances. My apologies.
It's okay.
Yeah,
Do
I
you
know.
do you need help?
Nick's is still gloating.
This is probably gonna take us a very long time in order to get some help. Actually, I don't think we really know anybody who could probably do any help. We only have one other guy, but he's pretty occupied at the time being. But we're just gonna make it do given that we're trapped here for the time being.
Okay. I just kind of gently just put my staff down to my side. Be like,
But are you looking for anything? Our shop is open, so if you need anything, any sort of goods, any sort of wares, or whatever you need, we got it covered.
As far as we're
what's
aware,
your
she's just in the
name?
woods.
What's
Nick.
Nick?
Like I'm not
NIC.
following a lady into the woods.
What's you have brothers?
Yep, I got 2 brothers.
Where's your store?
This is it.
I look up.
There's a 4 foot by 4 foot by 6 foot outhouse.
Guys!
You hear Dove yell.
You
Yeah.
all
You
right?
hear the Jonas Brothers singing in the back. We're all throwing snowballs at each other.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm currently getting buried, actually.
There's a store out here!
No! Continues to throw snowballs.
What are you talking about?
I
What's your
wander
brother's
into the
name?
woods.
Nick?
No, you're Nick.
Yeah,
What's your brother's names?
Nick.
It's Nick. Nick.
Yeah.
Nick.
Nick
I'm NIC, he's NIK, and he's NICK.
Ed, and Eddie.
Dove, are you all right?
Come here!
I'm walking there already.
Yeah, I'll go fastly.
Wait!
outside. Yeah.
Dig me out!
Where are they? Where's
I leave. Gone.
What's going
Damn
on?
it!
if they're finally here, I just kind of just walk inside. I walk into
What's
the
going
outhouse.
on?
Yeah, feel free to feel free. The store is open. I'm gonna go talk to my brothers, let them know that we'll have some customers coming in. I'll give them a heads up. Just come right in. And you watch as he just enters the outhouse and closes
Yeah, I
the door
just
behind him.
entered the outhouse and I closed the door.
You
Does she tell us?
Yeah, I did. I said, no, I did.
You guys all.
No, you
approach-
said there's a store,
Yeah, but
and then
I-
you entered the
So
out.
he leaves before anybody arrives, and it's just like the little blue guy.
Oh, okay.
He leaves.
Yeah.
So
So
you're
I.
standing there, and it is very much looks like an outhouse.
Mhm.
Like it is 4 foot by 4 foot with a pitched ceiling.
Yeah.
And it's got a crescent moon on the front door.
Like the Shrek outhouse.
Like
I-
the Shrek outhouse, and it's got a crooked sign hanging on it.
I waited until they come
Yep.
within sight of me and be like,
She's standing there in the middle of a small clearing, and there's an outhouse in the forest.
Why is there an outhouse out here?
and I
Yeah,
just
That's an individual task.
store, and
I poke my head. I open the door
wait,
and poke.
I want to do it. Fuck off. I want to do it.
Whoa.
You go.
You did not see my reaction when he was
girl.
describing this to you.
Yes, no, I know.
When a woman gotta go, she gotta go.
I.
Yeah.
No, fine.
Why is this a group project?
I
Oh,
hand you white cloth
No,
to wipe
because,
your ass.
You wanna
because
be
I
your
wanted to do something before
All right,
you guys
guys,
got
why don't we get
up
away from
closer.
here and leave the lady with her privacy? I don't know what's going on here.
When they got
I'm
5
just here
feet,
for support.
when they got 5 feet
I
in
cast
front of me,
guidance
because
on
I'm
your
in front
shit.
of the store. I'm in front of the door.
Yeah.
I'm like, there's a store, and I open it. I walk inside.
Okay, you open it. Walk inside.
So you don't have to go to the bathroom?
No, I
I
just
open
walk
the
in.
door and poke my head in.
It's really dark.
I
I shove him in.
What do you see?
Please roll a strength check. Roll a contested.
For him, it's a real outhouse. She's covered in shit.
Athletics. Athletics.
I kind of take my little torch.
Moe's, yours is with
And light
advantage, yours
also.
is with disadvantage, as you did not see this coming.
I take my torch out
I
and
mean,
I
my
cast
first
it.
roll was a
don't worry.
Oh,
12.
okay.
17.
Got
My
it.
first roll
You
was a
get
12.
pushed in as you tumble forward, face first, onto a nicely polished wooden floor. As you walk in, you are greeted by. I'm just gonna have you two you go flat on the ground on this nicely polished wooden floor as you get pushed in right behind her. You don't hear anybody do anything, but you push him in as he open the door slightly,
Can I
just enough as you.
can I
push.
step out real quick?
Yeah, you get up, look around.
Step out.
You walk back out. You're.
Nick? As I call out, as I know he's right behind me, I'm like, Nick? Nick?
You watch as a figure comes out from like literally
Guys,
behind like an urn.
you're gonna want to see
Yes.
this.
I keep
And then I
thinking
walk
yes.
back in.
I keep thinking you're calling me,
Why do
and I'm just like, what?
Now you know how I feel when he says your name.
That's why
Yeah,
this is
I
gonna
was
get
like,
complicated because
That's why I want to end our
Put
conversation.
the DM now.
I walk out, I like look around. I'm like,
You do.
I think you guys are gonna want to see
You do a
this.
lap. You
And
do.
then I
You
walk
walk
back
behind
in.
it. You start knocking on the wood. You're like, huh?
I think you guys are gonna want to see this, and I walk back in.
Wait, do you open the outhouse and she just walked in?
I already
That was
I
walked in.
got pushed in, and then I walk back out.
Who
Walk around.
pushed you in?
Me.
pushed
She
it.
did.
There are 6 Nicks in this room
Okay,
right now.
so there's
You're 3 Nicks.
there's an
you,
outhouse in the middle of the
him,
woods.
and you.
You see a woman go inside. You're just like,
I'm
get
the
in there,
great
dude.
And you're a
And then,
plural.
then
You're a
you see-
plurality
you see
too.
me- You see
I
me
did
walk
tell
out,
you it was a
confused,
store.
walk around, knock the back of it, and say, I think you guys
Is
are
it
gonna
still
want to
very
see
dark?
this, and then I walk back in.
When you open the door.
Yeah.
When you open the door, it's pitch black in there.
I did
What
tell
is
you-
happening?
I
Get
did
in
tell you it
there,
was a store out
Mr.
here.
So when
Before I
you walk
walked
in,
in.
there's like a weird like distortion as you first get.
You've done
walk in.
strange things.
Yeah. Oh,
You walk in, there's like a weird distortion before you
Don't
find
ruin it for the
yourself
two
in a
people.
brightly lit room.
Okay. What do I see?
I'm waiting to see what the other 3 are doing.
You got all of you are just.
Nyx just walks into
We're
the.
I'm
three
done.
of us are inside right
She
now.
walks into the into the
I
house.
say
with
you guys are gonna want to see
I
this,
put
and I
my
walk
arm
back
in.
in.
Is it
If I see the arm, I just grab it.
Aw.
You put your arm. You go 1, 2. You get yoinked, pulled right inside. You watch as Summer.
Payback.
Mose gets pulled into the bathroom.
Bathroom.
Yeah.
Bathroom.
Yeah, so
Payback.
William sees you get whisked into here, draws his mace and shield, and runs in. And he's like, I'm coming, Mom!
Got it. He grabs full arm ready. You watch him swing the door open and charge full front into the
You run
outhouse.
right into me.
You are the last
and
person
roll
standing.
Me.
Actually,
Just
Alexander
yeah.
walk. It just goes. Well, walks in.
If it's a normal outhouse, how many people do you think can fit in there actually?
I need to wait for 10 seconds. I'm sitting there like.
You're the last person.
I'm like, Mom told me that there's a women's room, there's a men's room. You're not supposed to go inside when they're at the same time. I'm sorry, Mom. Just, why not?
I'm using his leverage.
I just approach the door to the outhouse.
Yep.
Hi.
Do this. I'm like,
Man coming in.
going in.
As each of you enter into this chamber, you're greeted, and
Hi.
as you each are coming in slowly behind her. Each coming in. Welcome to Nick's Knickknacks. As he, the 3 of them, and then Moulin charge. You watch as one of them flicks their hand, and they cast hold person on you, and you freeze midair.
Wait, he's okay. He's
It's like the most casual. I will have you make a wisdom saving throw
Yeah,
against
okay,
it.
yeah.
The DC is 25.
Don't. Oh my God! Don't hurt him. He's fine. He's just protecting us.
That was close, 21.
You go. Whoop, whoop. Your eyes are like moving, like you're like looking around.
Do I walk into him?
He's okay. He's fine. He's just trying to protect us. Someone I guess got pulled in.
Yeah, just hold him there.
I trip over.
Sorry.
you
pushed me in
you
the
like
front, now we're even.
and you bump into Mulian as your hand is covering your
Guys.
eyes.
Do I fall then?
No, you're stuck there.
What is this?
I'm like suspended.
It's-
Touching the back of your head.
Hi.
That's your friend? Asshole.
What does it look
You guys
like?
No, I'm like
I
this.
think you're, I think you're these
Right,
folks right here.
right.
No
Question.
problem, Nick. No problem, Nick.
Question.
Do they all look the same?
There are 3, they are 3 identical looking guys, all blue skinned, really curly hair, clean shaven. They're about 3 feet tall. They all have these big like sock caps on their head.
Oh my God, they're murdered. I know what they're.
They are all very well dressed, very dapper looking. Like they're all wearing
outhouse guys?
Like
Yeah.
the one that was outside was wearing a white button-up shirt with a vest that had its sleeves rolled up and just like kicking the outside. Had black slacks and nice polished boots on. Has like a couple of rings. All of them have like a number of rings on their fingers, different things like that.
So.
Did you say
he's
what
the
it
one who
looks like
saved mine.
inside yet?
What?
I want to know what it looks like inside.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, as each of you come into this place, you are greeted by a warm, not only warmly lit, but a warm, massive chamber. You open up, and there are rows and rows of shelves that stretch up 30, 40 feet high. Think Costco warehouse. Like the shelves are like that, except instead of each shelf being like industrial size, each shelf is only like about 5 to 6 inches, filled with items that are neatly and carefully placed on each thing with little name tags on certain things. Not everything has name tags, but there's name tags on items. There's items in display cases and
What kind of items?
pedestals. There is, and you are currently in a opening that is probably 30 feet across, as there are shelves on both sides. You look up, the ceiling is probably like 100 feet up in the air as you watch a giant mechanical bird fly over top of your heads.
Oh no, it was bigger than this, right?
It's the craziest dinner I've ever been in.
Yeah.
Well,
Can I say it?
There's a restroom in the backhand corner.
Is there a bidet?
Can I say it? Welcome to the Amazon warehouse.
Mose, can you hit me?
Can I buy a bird?
Oh hell yeah!
Get it, Mose. So wait. So my question is, why were you kicking it?
Our engine's down, so we're trying to fix it right now.
But why? So
Is
how
like
is it big in here but small out
Well,
there?
this is our traveling
20.
store, and right now our engine is out of operation, so we
now.
can't travel our store, so we're kind of trapped here.
That's
Sounds like
really
a job for
fucking
men.
cool.
Do I wake up?
So
You get punched.
Yes.
can you?
I felt pain and I didn't wake up.
And you just stand there, and you're like, "Ow!" Where do you hit him? Do you hit him in the arm, the face, or do you?
The face,
You
always.
flock him across the face.
Always.
You just grab your jaws. You were just punched by stone.
Hi.
Hi.
Can you let my friend go?
Why do
I
I
promise
always
you won't
ask you?
attack. You won't attack,
Because I'm
right?
the best
Oh
at
yes.
it.
Okay.
Okay.
He goes up, and you watch as he floats. Like he goes. He takes a couple of. He doesn't float. He goes like steps. He's almost like miming as he's walking on invisible stairs. He walks up to you, boops you on the nose, and casts calm emotions on you, which I believe is another wisdom save.
I believe so, and then at the end of
think
it,
so.
I know that he calmed my emotions,
Yeah.
I believe,
So
right?
he casts calm emotions, the same DC. His DC is the same for everything on all his spells.
Oh,
Or
it's
you don't.
It's a charisma save,
Oh, it's a
actually.
charisma save.
Charisma save.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 14.
Yeah, you feel yourself calm, and then snaps his fingers, and you are calm. You feel yourself, a wave of calmness washes over you as you are released from this spell.
Now, I was aware, because you said my eyes were still going
Yeah,
back
you
and
were
forth.
watching everything
Alright,
go on.
so I know everything's okay.
Yeah.
Alright, cool, so.
Is this?
Pleasure to meet you. I'm Nick.
I'm William.
Shakes your hand, tiny hand. He's 3 feet tall.
This is one Nick.
I'm
floating
William.
here.
Apparently there's
I'm-
two
what do
other
you-
Nicks.
He is
What you
eye
guys-
level with you.
It's
but-
Nick,
Not
Nick,
Nick.
and Nick.
Hidden
What-
Mickey.
And you watch as he steps
Yes.
back down on
Mickey.
invisible stairs.
Hidden
What do you-
Mickey. Hidden Nicky. That's cute.
What do
So
you
what
guys
kind of
sell
items
here?
does he have? Yeah, yes.
Or is
Are
it-
you looking, or are you asking?
asking?
I'm looking.
You're looking. You look around. You see. There are in the immediate right and left. When you look at, there is behind you. There's the door, and then there are more shelves that go past. It's almost as if there's a doorway just sitting in the middle of a space, like almost like think Monsters Inc.
Got it.
It's just a door frame with a casing around it. It's very beautiful and ornate. It is this beautiful scrolling work. It is extremely immaculate on this. You look immediately to the shelves on either side and can have you make a perception check.
Can I ask a question? When you're done. And
Yeah,
after you're done.
yeah.
That's fine. You go first.
14.
14. Looking around, immediately see there's beautiful pottery. There is Fabergé eggs. You can see different busts, and like there's a whole row of like small little hand mirrors and different like that. There are a number of different. You look over to another side where there starts to be clothing. There's the first like 6 are boots. It's just boots. Like there's just a ridiculous amount of like different cuts, styles, leathers. Some of them look like they're scales, like they're snake skin or something far worse. Some of them have really large scales. It's like it's a cowboy boot, but it's made up like the entire front of the boot is a single scale. And you're like, are these? What? What kind of scales make as you look at this?
Ostrich.
You can see further past, and you can see further down. You can see racks of clothing and different items further down on the left. You look on the right, and it's kind of a lot. And immediately on the right-hand side, there's a lot of like home decor stuff, whether it be vases, pottery, chinaware, different things like that. There's a stove.
So no
It's just a
weapons is
stove.
what you're telling me.
Not in the front area.
They're cylinder type situations to happen to fit somewhere.
Looking immediately where you right now are, there are no weapons immediately to the right. As you look around, Dimitri.
What do you guys sell
Yes.
here? Yes.
Love that.
Yes.
Yes.
You sell it.
You have
You're looking
weapons?
for a
Right.
pet. You're looking for a. You're looking for.
Do I see the
a
flying
friend.
birds,
You're
like the
looking
flying
for,
mechanical birds going around?
Yeah.
Has anyone ever gotten like caught by one of those?
What are they?
Funny you ask. Yeah, one person has. You know, they wanted to see what would happen if a person grabbed one of them.
What happened?
They got sorted.
Get folded.
Is there a cure for the creeping death here?
Get
Go ahead.
sorted.
Wait, nope, he's
Question.
important.
Well, for you had.
Well, if it does it continue with
yeah,
the if it continues, go.
because this whole journey so far has been very cold and frigid, and we've all kind of been freezing our pants off, right? So far.
Yeah. This is warm, very nice,
Do you have
beautifully lit.
any like
Torches, everything.
portable heat source?
What do you
Magnum.
For a
There's a little
DM,
bat
something
on her
in my
shoulder.
mind, something that'll similar to like a drift globe, but instead of giving off light, just gives off heat.
Well, we've got all sorts of items depending on the price range that you're looking for. We have pocket-sized heaters that are these little stones that are enchanted to heat up, but you have to worry about them because some of them have light enchantment and some of them have a very heavy enchantment. Light enchantments are nice for just pocket warm when your hands are a little bit cold.
God, I'm gonna get a
When the
headache.
weather's not right. But then we have other ones which are like fire stones. But the problem with fire stones is really nice when you just have the body heat. But if you get into a big fire, sometimes they can cause like an entire civilization to crumble into ash. Those ones we keep locked up.
Do those ones cost extra?
Yes, we keep those in our freezer.
Sick.
Just something that's like a portable like campfire type thing that'll just give off heat because it's cold out there right now and we're traveling. So to have just like a heat source portable will probably
What?
make it nicer.
If a cloak that's heated.
Well, you could
And
So
cold.
cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You watch as he goes.
Heated
You watch
and
as
cold.
watch as he goes. Very much like the Flash. You watch as he goes. And he comes back with these little rocks in his hand. He's like, these ones are little pocket stones. You get those, you put them in between your hand, and it'll activate the stone, and then these will heat up. This is really just for your travel and cold person. And he throws it to one of you. You catch it, and as you put it in between your hands, you feel a sigil ignite on there, and it's just nice and warm. It's very much like a
How
a
long
hand
do
warmer.
these last?
Oh, those last for 4 hours per long rest.
And they recharge. It's
They
every day.
recharge. They can be activated once per day, and they recharge overnight.
How much are they?
Each of those are 30 gold.
He's about to buy like 10.
Somebody
I'm gonna
rented
have
their
that.
engine, maybe they would give us a better price.
I have this really nice quote.
You release your
I'm just fucking
you release your
saying.
hand and the entire stone is illuminating like as if from within of runes that are covering the entirety of it.
Can you do that to me?
If
Every
I
single time
can
someone
I
holds you, they
Squeeze
get
me and
really,
make me
really hot.
magic.
He walks
If I
over to you
buy-
and starts tapping on your leg. No, won't work.
Oh.
If you were a golem or some sort of other enchanted entity, maybe you know whether you would be a sentinel or maybe a type of not necessarily a golem, but an elemental, that might be a possibility. But you're neither of those things. You only have a stony exterior, you're not stony inside, which is good or bad depending on your viewpoint.
I don't know what the
And you have no money.
I have.
We
Can
all
I-
have like.
But you said you were the
I want
forest.
to go.
Why
Fine.
did I say that?
You said you were
No,
the
go,
forest.
go, go.
business.
Fine.
Forest.
I want to ask
Forest.
questions.
She has
What do you
holes.
want, little lady?
Horrid.
And he's
Forest.
way shorter than you.
So,
Okay.
2 questions.
2 questions. Only 2?
Or
I believe you can have more.
I probably will, but
What's
right
the
now
first
it's 2. So the first one is, so you said
Am
there
I?
was
No.
a person who actually got sorted. Were they part of a
Forest.
party, or did they just come in and just be
Like
like, "Can you
there's small
sort
holes in
me?"
you.
Oh no, yeah, they were with a bunch of their friends at the time, and they wanted to see what would
No,
happen
it's
because
buoyant.
the birds in front of them, along with a number of other automatons that we have here, are in charge of sorting operations.
No.
Obviously, we
It's
sort things
porous,
on our own
it would, like,
individual
absorb
entities,
water.
but we have them that way. When we get new inventory, or if we have created new inventory, then that inventory we would just give them to them, and they would
But
put
you
in
have
proper
money.
location.
What? Kind of. What was this? Who was this party?
Oh yeah, they were just a bunch of people from the other continent. We were briefly over there for some time. Actually, we first ran into them when we were in a different plane of existence at that time. So
What
you know,
plane?
Yep.
well, we were first of all, we were in the Feywilds. No, we were not in the Feywilds. Was it the material plane? We could have been the material plane. We were stuck in the elemental plane of fire for a while.
I bet they had a really handsome
That's
paladin.
where we made the heat rocks.
Why would you think that?
I forgot.
Oh.
Intuition.
Do you know who they were? Do you have names? Do you have anything?
I haven't seen them in quite some time. Actually, no, it hasn't been that long. It's been like a couple of months. I don't really pay attention to their names too much. They're having it in return customers. There was one guy who spent a lot of money. They didn't like our shop. They were really good friends with this gentleman.
What did they buy?
Oh, good question. What did they buy?
That is pertinent information. I can't just be giving out what anything.
Okay, that makes sense. Makes sense. Okay.
Why are you so interested in this?
I don't know.
Why do you
She's
care
made
about
me
other
interested.
customers?
Can I try?
Second question.
Magic shopping. That's your
That's
question.
a lot more than one question.
I know.
That's fine. You can ask your second
Yeah.
question. No, I just wanted to point that out.
Do you need help with your engines?
Oh my god, another one looking for a job.
I can. If I
Lots
have.
of people.
If it's like if it's like
One
broken,
today.
I can
We're
cast
losing 'em.
mending on it to help you guys fix it.
Oh no!
Employment.
The mending, trust me, if it was just mending, we would try it up like that. But it's far more complicated than that. We're looking at a time and space planar shifting elemental engine. So
Maybe so.
I look for.
not to mention a number of our tuning forks for other planes just shattered into a million pieces. And those you can make. Obviously, you can mend the tuning forks. So, given how quick we are, it's pretty easy to put a 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle back together. Pretty easy and straightforward. We do that in our sleep. But the problem is you got to re-enchant these the tuning forks, and then so each of us has to do a plane shift in order to get to the other plane, and then tune the fork to that plane, and then plane shift back to our thing to put that back in the engine.
So you don't need
Yep.
help.
Yeah,
Wait, aren't
looks you
tuning
over,
forks-
cast detect magic. Sorry, you do not have enough power in order to help us.
Thank you. I
Aren't tuning
appreciate
forks
that.
magical?
Why did?
How do you break a magic item?
Yeah.
You can break magic items pretty easily.
How many planes are there?
Does that make sense?
forks-
Or does that
Don't
seem
don't
like
ask that
sorry?
question. Yzak, don't hurt your
Yeah,
head.
that seems like complete hogwash. Like it seems like the
I turned
most
to Alex. I'm like,
l-
what?
he's just awestruck.
Anyway, about the heat rocks.
Wait, you can plane shift? Yes, we do that all the time. That is how we have.
Who said that?
Your brother.
My brother?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You-
There's so many fucking brothers now.
You can play. Well, yeah, obviously. Well, in order for us to get the tuning force, we had to tune each one to each plane, and then obviously, because our store is a multi-planar store, we have different facets and different customers within different locations depending on their level of power.
Don't hurt yourself.
Do you
don't
have
hurt yourself.
anything
I'd like
that
to buy
might be
some
able
fire
to fit
rocks.
into this? And I show him my warhammer. I hold it lightly. I don't trust this man fully.
It really does not matter what I roll on this die.
Wow.
Just not
Wow,
a one.
that
Wow,
Yeah,
that's, that's a low chance.
It's a very low chance. I did roll a 3, but it's plus 18, so. only on Arcana checks. These guys know Arcana. They're really, really fast and really intelligent.
Good.
Is anything you need from the
Kind of
D&D
figured.
magic item
Yeah,
list?
these
This
guys,
is where you
these
get
guys
it.
are off the charts.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Wow!
Yeah,
This
you
is
wanna
where it would be.
I haven't seen one of these in a while.
Literally the
Good.
Amazon
Tell
warehouse.
me.
Like, what did I say the actual name of the creator of these were? I probably have it written down.
What?
I
I probably also have it written down. I just gotta-
Have what?
I don't remember what the name of the
Swamp
creators
Yeah,
of
let's just see
our,
who gets to it first.
Half-orc woman. Actually have her
I'm
name
like, where the
down
hell? When
here.
did we last
That's
see these
for
people?
Reyes.
Northwest. Apprentice.
Yzak.
From no,
Hold on.
before that.
You think they would have your flower?
I literally asked about that.
Reyes. Okay, it should be around here. Figure how to
Oh, Chaos Crossbow, Warhammer, True.
Mark of Crane Weaver.
Yeah, I was right there. I saw the word crane weaver and I was like, what is that? Yeah, it's.
I don't know why I did
Person
not have it on my,
Enchanter, transfer-
I have
yeah.
the Elemental Crossbow and Warhammer.
Yeah, we have crane weaver.
Haha.
I was reading that word over and over again. I was like, what the fuck does that even mean? Like, why did I
Yeah,
write
all we know
that?
is it has the mark of the Crane Weaver.
Yes.
Yes. I, you want something that fit in there? What kind of one are you looking for?
What kind of ones do you have?
Well, it doesn't really matter. There's not too many were manufactured by the guy who was a very eccentric individual at the time, obviously. We did a small amount of business with him. We tried to procure what we could, looking around. Given the eccentricity of the individual at the time. So we attempted to procure as many as we could of these individual items, or especially for the enchantment process of these things, because the individual
So
items
2 to
alone don't have
3,
any-
4,
Oh, we've
5
got
of them.
We've got about 30.
You have about 30.
Yeah, we got 30.
Yzak!
How much do they cost each, and do you have something to cure creeping death?
It depends on the individual ones. Some of them have extreme enchantments. I don't know how the guy can enchant something is such an powerful enchantment into the other one. And then we've got some that are a little bit more mundane. So it depends on the individual one. Some of the price, I believe the cheapest one we have is about 250 gold, and then the most expensive one we have is about 30,000.
Okay.
So if we all pull our money together, we can get a mid one.
Yeah.
Where are those
As
about?
far
Can I just look at
as
them for no
creeping
specific
death.
reason?
Is medicine based in intelligence?
Is what?
based on wisdom.
Based in wisdom, okay. Ooh, another 3. We don't do too much in as far as oil. I'm assuming that is some sort of metal element. We do really a lot of magical and item work itself.
Thank you. Although I am interested in hearing about some of the stuff in the Grey Reaver.
I would love to see
Can I
those.
buy some fire
those.
rocks.
Yeah, no problem whatsoever. How many would you like?
If I buy 5 of them, can I get a discount?
That's a
Little
persuasion.
persuasion.
Yeah. You're gonna
I have a -1 in persuasion.
fuck. I'm sorry.
You're doing
man.
great.
I have a +6.
13.
13. Buy 4, get 1 free.
Cool. Here's 120
Nick,
gold.
can you go get some?
Here's 120 gold.
Got it.
We're just gonna slowly weave them into your clothes.
Okay, can you please just go take your fire? Here's some fireworks. Please take those up to the front counter so they can exchange.
I wish I
So
could
we
see
can
that
do
treasure
that. Would you?
first.
And also let them know if you would like a receipt.
We get receipts? What do we do? What can you do with the receipt?
Return stuff. Prove you bought it.
But
I'll take a receipt.
Wait.
If it's tax deductible, you prove
does
it.
anyone have? I also want to ask a question, but I want everyone to go.
You walk up to the counter, and they're standing up behind the counter. The counter is a normal size counter. They're standing up and they're about height with you. And you can see that there's a platform behind for them to walk on.
You have
so
one notch in
much.
your hammer, right?
You walk up.
noticed?
He's like, okay, you want it? It's 4 buy 4 get 1 free. Each fire rock is 30 gold, 30, 60, 90, 120. 120 gold. Will you be paying that in gold, platinum, silver, electrum, or diamonds? Or other ingredients?
I think
What
it's
do I
paying
have
gold,
that
so
across
I
what's
can't
the
tell.
Dimitri.
Like the Elder
I think
Scrolls.
so.
Gold,
Do one.
platinum, silver. What are you paying?
You walk up and he's like, would you be paying that in
So we
gold,
get
silver,
really
platinum,
good enchantment.
electrum, gems, copper, or
Gold.
gold? No problem.
Yeah, we can go in there.
You watch as he neatly stacks them into rows, pushes them
How
over,
attached
and then
to
you
these
watch as he
people
like
are you?
puts them over a ring. Like there's like you can see right in front of him that there are drawings like in a metallic paint that are the exact size of gold, silver, platinum, electrum, and copper pieces. He brings each stack up, and he like very much Scrooge McDuck neatly stacks these coins, almost like as he shuffles these coins, almost like a deck of cards. Very dexterous. Into this large row, and he brings it over, and then puts his finger on top, and you watch as they just get and just taken into the table as he does that. Proper payment. Here you go. Here are 5
That is
stones.
so-
You get 1 free, and then
Shit ever.
writes out a little receipt of how much you paid, where you pay it from, and where you bought it from. And it says, "Thank you for shopping at Nick's Knickknacks."
Dove is like, Dove is like amazed.
Dove.
She's like having so much fun. Yeah, what?
Can you put this in your bag?
Section.
What
It's
is
the
it?
receipt.
Shield,
Also, here's a
shield
rock.
+1 and or arrow catching
In my
shield.
bag.
Ah, yes. Shield plus easily enchanted shield. You go to right down this aisle over here. There's a whole wall of them there, varying in enchantment. So obviously, if you check on the bottom level, that's +1, second level +2, third level +3, and then on the opposite side of that wall, you will also see other shields with other types of enchantments on them.
Okay.
Right down here, go about 10 minutes.
Quick question.
There's a moment when he says 10 minutes,
It's a long
and
time.
you're like,
I'm like, yeah, and then I look down at my leg and I'm like,
and you walk for 10 minutes until you arrive at a section of shields.
I walk for 12 minutes because I
You
have an
walk
issue
right
walking.
past the shield. Yeah, it just takes you 12
It
minutes
takes
to
me
get
12
there.
minutes, yeah.
You wanna go next?
My movement speed's 5.
You walk down there. Basic +1 shields are 1,000.
Okay. And then arrow catching shield.
Arrow catching shield, I gotta double check the price on it. It's gonna be probably more. Boop boop a doop. Here we go around.
Okay, I have 2 questions. Staff of Fire and a Illuminator's Tattoo. Those are the
What's
2 I'm
that?
interested in. Illuminator's Tattoo lets you write on surfaces with a light touch. But I want to make it like fire.
Okay.
Oh that's cool.
That's one.
Tools.
And then the staff of fire. Apparently, I can fire spells like fireball and wall of fire, expanding fire spell arsenal.
There is not one. I made a custom thing for it just now, so I will just put it as 5 for mine, and I'll distribute them as need be, and English will probably make something in the near future. Would it take an action to activate the rock?
Let's say it's a bonus action.
Okay, and then heat for 4 hours, recharge on long rest?
Yep.
Okay.
Tools.
4 uses,
Sorry, give me 1 moment.
Four
It
uses?
lasts for 4 hours and recharges on long rest.
You were looking for a staff of
Actually,
fire
You want me to just give me your iPad?
and a tattoo.
Yeah.
Okay, so we don't do. Obviously, we're familiar with the enchantment process for a tattoo ink, but we don't do tattoos ourselves. Obviously, protects ourselves, but we can just move a little bit too fast for some of the people. Also, it can be a little bit painful. So you would probably want to find an individual enchanter who does some specialized in tattoo work. As far as the staff of fire, we do carry that. I just gotta go get a price on that. Also, staffs are down one aisle. He went down this aisle, which is where shields. Behind, right before that aisle is armor, and then before that one is staffs. So 3 aisles back, all the way down, about 10 minutes.
On my way.
And there's enough room for you to fly.
Oh,
You
lovely.
can fly over the shop, over the things, and where's combat items? Come on, staff. Staff of fire is 16,000 gold.
Magic items
You
are
have Claire not
expensive.
Is there
And
clearance
for-
going
yeah.
on?
Any broken staffs?
Yeah.
How about
oh, yeah.
the
No,
stuff
no,
I
you go.
have
That's.
Or Yzak go.
now? I need
We're both kind of on the
attachments.
same mission here.
Oh, okay.
Would you like a
Uh,
rock?
To make it.
Thanks.
I
I'm
have
gonna
a
move
shil-
this.
my shillelagh,
Oh, good. You put it in my
right?
backpack. Good.
It's
Yep.
a s-
Well, that's a spell that forms a shillelagh.
okay. If I get a piece of wood,
He's got a brain.
DIY this to give it the same oomph or something similar. I can't afford this. I have 500 gold.
Did I mess up something?
Oh
Why
no.
isn't-
Is there an item
Nope.
that I have to know? It's a custom item.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what happened.
I've literally just, if you go to imagery, you can just add
Oh,
custom
no.
items. That's literally all I can do.
The other two cameras worked just fine, but that one just cut out.
Question. Would these rocks weigh like
I think I
0.1?
can still actually add it back in. Yeah, they're under a pound each.
This is originally what I thought your fire creature
Relink
was.
this. So the process of enchanting something can be more expensive or hard to do. If you were providing the materials to enchant something, not just the
So
staff,
it's literally
but
just
the materials that are used for an enchantment, that would be one thing. But generally, to have somebody else enchant it would be very expensive.
And you put the weight as
Can I
120
ask
gold.
a
Oh,
question?
so there's 4 of them.
Oh, so it doesn't automatically scale
Yeah.
like that?
Yeah,
Oh.
because
No,
the
no,
cost
not-
says
sorry, not
30 and
Nick's,
then it
not
since there's
you.
4, it's just most
I'm
probably.
gonna
What's your last name?
copy your description.
Yeah.
too,
Arcanus.
Okay, I'm gonna call
two.
you Arcanus from now on. For right now while we're here.
Would you like any gold for
I
this?
say yes, and then every
want
time I
30
will
gold back.
answer. Yeah. Great, thank you.
We all have money now. I still have a shit ton.
We're about to get a shit ton more.
Huh?
We're gonna get a
Just
shit ton
some
more.
more.
Why? Oh, because treasure. I'm like, are we selling something here? We've done that before.
Well, this video is gonna look so weird because I just put in
Thank you.
hundreds and them back in it. Yes.
Waste how much? 0.1?
Leave it blank now because it will let me put in
shit.
0.1.
Alright.
Oh no, your Tamagotchi
No, no,
better
no,
not
no, no, no.
die.
No!
Oh, he's
Fail!
got shit for that. I'm like, no, no, no.
Where did I put the thing?
Yeah, I think the lowest it would let you do is 1, and it's like, it's not even that.
Growing boys.
So so you found out about the staff. Is there anything anybody else wanted to? Obviously, you two wanted to know about those things. For the three of you, anything left, or what is Yzak and Nix's? What are your questions?
I have a
There were
quick-
2. I was interested in the items for our things from the market thing, but I also wanted to know how much a ring of feather fall would be.
Ooh.
Since I like to climb things.
That's a good idea.
Also, I do have one quick
do-
question.
I did get spider wall. I think whatever, it's like spider climb or some shit. Spider climb? After our first session when I watched you just barely make up I get a cliff. So I
Yeah.
have that now, so you don't have to worry too hard. Because I can make it so you can climb it now.
Who wants to heat rock? Okay. That was the last two. I had 5. There were 2 left.
Does it have a name
Ring
or
of
is it just
Feather,
Nope, you-
Ring of Feather
give me your
Falls
phone.
2000.
Yeah, I was like, I don't.
negative? I think we're gonna stick with the upgrades to our weapons.
Do you have a business card?
Yeah, right? I would like to find you in a few weeks.
We don't have any business cards because we tend to travel.
How will I find you again?
Luck.
So normally,
I would love to be a repeat customer, and I think that's important.
We wanted
that is
this
important.
campaign.
Normally, most of our repeat customers have a way of contacting us through their own magical abilities. Normally, they have the capabilities of sending a message to us if need be.
Okay, so we need somebody with sending. Yeah.
Hi. Hello. Hi.
Remember my last campaign, I did actually write down did write down the teleportation circle. But I still have to know if they're on the same plane.
Okay, so what kind of enchantment? So as you guys are led through, obviously Mulian. Sorry about that. Mulian gets over. You easily get over to the shields, and you can see, and you now know the prices of the items like that.
Yep.
And same thing with Moe's. As you go over, and you can see there's a number of different staffs there, and you do find a staff of fire, and you can see how much these things are played before. The two of you are brought, and this is kind of a more unique item, so they actually keep this behind the counter with a number of different items that are behind them on different shelves. So as you look over to them, they pull out this case. It's like a small chest, and as they open up the chest, there is punches. Think much like a box that holds paints for like miniatures and stuff like that. So there's wells in each one, and it is it's 6 by 5, so 30.
Christ.
Fur blankets.
Fur blankets?
Yeah, fur blankets. How much?
No.
Fair blanket of warming.
Each fur blanket is about 3 silver.
3 silver?
Yep.
Alright, I'll pick up a bunch. I'll let you know how much.
No problem. You can mark off however many you
Fur blanket of warming, use your fucking metabolism. Bitch.
Everything is magic when you put enough effort into it.
Got it. So that's a little bit better now that we have you two back on the screen. I fixed that. I'll have to figure out something with that cable later. But yeah, there's about 30 different ones scattered throughout this chest. Not scattered, they're very neatly placed. So what kind of enchantments are you looking for? Obviously, we've got very basic level enchantments, and then we've got, well, not obviously, he is a very eccentric individual. Some of these are more utilitarian than others. Some of them are kind of like very odd, and it's like, why would you do that? But he did it, so, you know, those are more the cheaper ones. And then we have some of the ones that are extremely intense, and those ones obviously do their own thing.
Okay, the ones that are extremely intense are probably 30,000. Don't even have those in the box. I don't even want to see them.
Yep. These ones, yeah.
I mean, would you gamble for one?
No.
Alright.
Like this one summons a fire elemental.
Okay, I don't need that one.
How much is
This is one of the ones that are 30,000.
Alright,
Does it allow you
Yeah,
to
for like her hammer, what would happen is as you would strike an enemy, you could then you could release the charge and then summon the elemental as you strike them.
But if I shoot it using my heavy crossbow, does it summon the elemental where it hits?
Yeah, theoretically, depending on the things. Each enchantment has a different way of being culminated through the types of weapons that he created. He only created about a dozen weapons in total. He had specialty items that were individual things that their own enchantments. But then this type of hammer that she has, that was what his signature thing was. He only made about 12 of them.
and how many people have you seen with them?
None.
I mean, are these really bringing in any money for you then?
Oh my god.
No, I'm just saying, we are two people here that are willing to buy merchandise.
Yeah, we had a lot of merchandise. We are
Trying.
Yes.
Give it a
we
shot.
are collectors. We are
We are
lovers of the
collectors
facts,
too.
lovers of different things, and the fact that we have this set. It took us a very long time to actually scour and find these things. Some of them were even scattered across different planes. It was weird.
Mhm.
Like the fire elemental one was actually in one of his former workshops in the fire plane.
Where are some other former workshops?
Here you go. Have a blanket.
Oh, they're scattered throughout the world. Some of them have been completely like. There's one inside of a mountain, far
There you go.
south. That one actually
Have
was
a fur
collapsed,
blanket.
so we had to use earth in order to excavate it and see if there was anything left. There wasn't anything.
Have a fur
Okay.
blanket.
So
Have a
it
fur
wasted
blanket.
3 days.
Alright, what?
Have a fur blanket.
I buy 10 of them.
Yep, no problem.
Wow. Alright.
Yeah, so I
okay.
get everyone one, including Alex, and then the
Oh,
other.
thank you so much.
Alright. What do you have for around 400 to 450 gold?
Okay, yeah. No problem. Now you're looking them for your hammer, obviously,
Yes.
right here. Well, we've got for about 400 gold. We have some base level. There's a couple of base level elemental enchantments, and then we have this one was kind of gives it the function of a immovable rod, which is kind of just I don't know why he did that, but he did.
Okay, so not that.
So an immovable rod
You'd be surprised where that's
is
useful.
you would be able to.
You know.
It goes on the top of it, but you would be able to, as a bonus action, will the hammer. Your hammer requires attunement, so it is only attuned to you. As a bonus action, you will the hammer, and it will just stay in place, and it takes a DC 30 strength check in order to move it, except by you, who as a bonus action can move it. It essentially becomes Mjolnir.
I mean,
It can't-
essentially, I
it
can
can't
take it out of
summon it,
anyway.
though.
Yeah, I can already summon it.
It can't
Yeah.
fly anywhere, but you could theoretically, pull a Mjolnir and like literally put it down on top of something, activate its immovability, and then it cannot be moved.
What
Unless somebody
kind of
moves it.
elemental ones? Do we have options or just one?
We've got 3.
Okay.
There's lightning, fire, and ice.
I sent a message to you saying, if you could if you're in the middle of combat and you just put it on someone's hand, they're stuck.
I feel like I have ice.
Or
that too.
or if it's if you feel like being a dick, put it over a toilet.
I think I would like the ice one.
Okay. That one is 450 gold.
Okay. $100. Would you do it for 4?
I will have you roll a persuasion check.
Okay. Should have went lower.
I buy bags of caltrops, and I give everyone a bag of caltrops.
Got
I got same price, market price.
it? Yeah, market price.
23.
23.
So
Yeah.
it's caltrops.
You should give it
Everyone
to me
a
lower.
CALTROP.
Okay, 400 gold.
Yes.
Alright, thank you, good sir.
You have to.
Thank you. I actually did
Okay,
use
so
those in a
give me
fight
what?
before.
Yeah, they can come in handy.
Oh, I'm going wrong
Give me
now.
what?
Caltrops.
Caltrops.
Blanket.
Alright, I put it
So-
inside.
The way this enchantment works is it works the actual same way as his bow does now. It has 3 charges, right? Yours is 3.
Mine is 6.
Yours is 6 charges. Okay.
A fight just never lasts long enough for me to use all 6.
We're gonna say it has 4 charges in it. You can at any time you make an attack, you can expend a charge, and you got cold,
Ice, yeah.
ice. So anytime you do an attack, you can expend one of those charges to do an extra D4 of cold damage.
Okay. In this box, is there any papers or anything, or is it just the scroll things?
Just these little vials.
Okay.
It clicks right into the top of your hammer, and once it does, it illuminates, and your whole hammer starts to get through, and you feel it. It's now colder to the touch.
Great. Okay.
A bomb is only 100 gold.
Are you kidding me?
We could just bomb whatever we want.
I'm thinking for 30,000 gold.
Okay,
Remember that
is it-
pirate
Is it
encampment?
finally my turn?
Fire elemental.
Is it
I
finally my
have an
turn?
idea.
I'm still
I need to
thinking
see
about
how
what
much
I
it
could
costs.
possibly use if
Can-
you want to just go.
Can I go? Okay. I have a list. But I want to know the prices
She's
of this
been
list.
ready.
I just got ready. I want to know the prices of the list before I purchase anything.
That's for math.
Hey,
Wand of Secrets.
aren't you looking for a pistol?
I have a pistol.
You do. You have a pistol now.
Yeah. Well, no, I have
The
a-
stone
I
one,
have a
right?
Stone.
1500.
That's just
What
looks
about
like
what
pistol.
about one that works?
I'm just gonna tell you the prices of these.
I have no more
One of
now.
Secrets,
I
1500.
went up to level 5.
Wand of Magic Detection.
I've clouded that.
It's also
Could have
1500.
been a
Okay.
gunslinging crazy person.
Wand
I already
of
have a
War
price.
Mage plus 1.
I don't
That is
really want to
1200
go.
Got it.
I'm so
Hey, it showed up. If you refresh your character page, there should be a heat rock item now.
Oh, even on mine?
Inspelled
Yes.
staff.
You may need to refresh it a couple
What was
times,
that?
but it is actually
Inspelled
there.
staff.
Inspelled staff?
Yeah,
I
E-N
have to add
spelled
that, right?
staff.
Oh, I need to update the cost.
I need to reload the entire app for that.
Yeah, no,
Inspelled
it's,
is
I
one
had
word.
to like
Heat rock.
heat rock. You may have to like actually close it and reopen it. It took me a second before it showed up,
Thank you.
What kind of staff is it?
but it did show up.
Inspelled staff.
No, what does it do?
Oh, I had to, okay, give me a second. I had to look it back up.
Oh, you can skip on to the next item then, before, and we'll come back to that.
So the next one is Skyblinder staff.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Told you I have a list, man.
What does Dove know about all these items?
Nothing. Danielle's just looking at shit. She's just thinking of like what she can think of like to help her. She's gonna get down to shit that's actually like
We know we're
she's gonna
going
ask
to.
questions
Just
about.
gonna wait on that.
You sure?
Milo told you about
We have a
this.
lead.
Probably Milo
Exactly.
told me about this shit. Let's just say he did in our little talks.
I'm also thinking that
Okay,
if I
those
get
ones.
another one of the same thing, if you want
Okay.
to
That's fine.
theoretically.
So,
Staff of healing.
because you have lightning already, I have fire.
Oh, I have elemental. I have all.
I have fire.
Shut
I
up.
was thinking of getting one that does force damage. Because the problem is I won't
I'm in the
stone
staff
and
aisle.
resistant.
Alright, staff of healing is 13,000.
Sick.
Oh, jeez. Nope, that's out of the question. Okay,
Hunter's
sending
Mark
stones.
violated them, but that's the only reason I had it.
Love that.
Okay, yeah. Sending stuff. That's not. I'm not charging that much for those.
Is it 3,000?
It's 2,000. I'm not charging that much for sending. Sending stones are one pair is 300 gold.
Okay. Now, this is the shit she's gonna ask the questions for. Do you guys have anything for like protection? Because I have no armor and I am a squishy baby. I would like something to help me. So I also found cloak of protection or ring of protection.
No, you weren't.
So the
Cloak of Displacement. Which would be like 20,000 gold.
No, I need it. I am like squishy.
ring of
The
protection
item
is
to show up,
3,500,
You can override the weight to be 0.1.
and then the cloak of protection
It was
is
30 gold. So I don't know how to handle
is
that.
also 3,500.
Okay.
You get the
And
item
then
to
this is
show
what
up. It will
Inspelled
show
Staff
up.
says.
Can you do mortgages?
Honestly, can we do mortgages? Can I do like a pay?
You look like
Leadership.
you were on incline all the beginning of this, and then you have just hit caffeine, which all your hair's a little shifted because you had hood on.
Oh
and
my
you're just
God.
Like, yeah, right. Yeah, you're just like
Slowly
eating your
watching.
hair, just.
Slowly changing from everything what I do. Potato.
Going from
Breakfast
eating
potato.
potatoes to being a potato,
No.
I get it.
That's crazy.
Life comes at you fast, man.
We go out and get treasure and come back immediately.
Immediately.
2 weeks ago, I was minding my
The
own business.
quickest
Now I'm
we
running a whole
could.
department effectively.
You know, you could have afforded if you just hit the map and got it
Pretty
on
much.
your own.
Well, not
I
him.
don't want to. I didn't want to go
Got people on you?
at all.
I'd like
Oh yeah, we got a couple of different ones of these, and each one of these depend on the variation of that. We only have about 3.
What's cheap?
Cheapest one is 1,000. Then from there it goes to, and then it goes. The next one up is 3,000. The next one after that is 16.
Okay. Can you do like a deal on like the cloak of protection? Like if I buy the sending stones, can you put it in for like 100 for the cloak? Or 150? I need something. I'm squishy, man.
I understand that the cloak is
If I buy the
3,500 gold.
seat cover, can you throw on the car for a couple?
Can you give me the cloak
You asked for
like
you asked for
95%
you're like,
off?
if I buy a $300 item, can I buy something? Can you give me something that's worth 3,000?
Okay, if I give you all my money, which is 480, can I please have the sending stones and the
What cloak?
cloak of protection?
Can you roll persuasion
Oh.
anyway?
I need it.
That's
it's not
such
gonna
a
do
big.
shit.
It's such a big
That's-
Um,
It'd be like a hot.
I
She
need,
needs a
need
nat
more than a
20 with
nat
like
20.
plus 40.
I need
How much
all
would
your
a,
inspiration, guys. By the way,
Alright, got it. Guidance, bless,
What is it?
emboldening
There's-
bond.
Yeah, if you roll
The
with
ring.
disadvantage and get 2 natural 20s, you'll
What if I
get
just
it
kill
to you.
these guys and
I
just
will
take
not.
this
That's not gonna happen. I roll like
Yeah.
shit.
I rolled
What's
2
an
natural
option?
20s before, maybe it'll happen to you.
How much is the how much for the ring of protection?
The ring of protection is also 3,500.
They're both 3,500.
Yeah, we can pull all the money we're not affording.
No.
Also,
Do we
just
have
out
it?
of
How much money
curiosity,
do
how
we
much
have
for
in
chainmail plus
the,
one?
the bank?
What?
Oh, in
Chainmail
the
plus
credit card
one.
fund?
Chainmail plus
About
1 is
30 gold.
1,000.
Okay.
You guys never contribute.
I did.
Alex said you did. That's
We
why it's like.
literally-
That's why it's
For
30.
shits and giggles, I will try to roll
Do it.
Roll at the same time 2d20.
Come on. You got this.
a 4 and a 13. It's not gonna. Yeah. Alright, can I get this? Can I get a pair of sending stones then?
We have 32 gold in the company fund.
What did
This is
you said
not
300
true.
for the pair?
I took notes.
Yes.
Okay.
We have
Oh yeah, we threw like the 84.
64 silver,
And
50
sending
platinum,
stones,
37 copper, 2 necklaces, 5 rings, and 7 gems. So we took the rings, we took the
Yeah, the
gems,
gems I got.
blah blah blah. Yeah, we put money in there.
Yes, there was 87 copper that got put into the company fund.
Do I do legacy or do I do just like a
87
regular?
copper is a lot.
What's the...
Let me add less
Is
than
there a
I-
difference?
I don't
less than
think so.
silver.
Or sending
So
stones.
No, that's about
sketchy.
9
No, they're
silvers worth.
basically both the same.
Yeah, you can just put the regular ones.
It's like
Yzak, were you...
Just less than a
Or
gold.
I
They are-
want to
they
hear
are
more about
horrifying.
some of the utility ones you had.
Well, we've got a couple of different purposes for each one. Obviously,
like
the
ancient
one
Egyptian
that you saw
artifacts.
was to be utilized in more of the function of that of a
Nuclear
immovable
deterrent.
rod.
Oh.
You know, that was obviously one form. Some of them are for. One of them is more in line of like for. He did make a dagger. So the dagger had one at the hilt, and one of them is like a returning. So if you throw, you know, it works for the for weapons that you would throw, and then you can summon it back to your hand. So that was like one of returning. That is one of the enchantments that he had on his. Other ones were base level enchantments. So for 700 gold, there are plus ones. So whatever weapon you put it on, if it was your hammer or whether it was your thing, your crossbow then becomes a plus one.
Yeah,
That's 700 instead of 1,000. So a plus one weapon is 1,000 gold. The addition is only 700 gold. 700 gold. Yeah, there's a bunch of different varieties.
Do you have one that turns what would be the
Huh?
standard damage
Should
to
I?
force damage?
Yeah. I'm trying to just let say as much as possible.
Nothing
I'm trying
that
to
does
slip
the
it
standard
into-
damage. There is
That's what
one
we like to do for the aftertaste.
that does
it's
radiant
just
damage
tough.
in addition.
If it did fuck,
As well?
maybe 'cause it wouldn't be as-
No, just it's
Just
like
changes
it's
your
no, it's
radiant.
similar to hers, where it does an additional. It does radiant damage.
Let's see. Just sounds cool. I don't suppose you'd be willing to sell the one that does plus one for 500 and also throw in my old crossbow and my old rapier?
Roll a persuasion.
Wait, don't we also have gems?
Oh, a diamond.
I rolled
And the shitty ring my friend gave me.
18. I should have had guidance too.
Wow.
If you do 600 gold, you go.
Fortunately, not that much. Oh well.
What's going on?
Comes over here. Do you want me to spike?
Yeah, sure. I'll eat.
I got a whole half a world
Pulls out
for
100
How
gold.
much would you give me?
How much do you have for a cloak of protection, Alex? Oh Jesus! I was not expecting you.
I don't know that much.
And there goes all my gold.
Oh, fiction! No.
I got my
Remember you
rocks.
Me in years.
Yeah.
Plus one.
Still need money.
Got it. You now have and your crossbow has 3 slots in it.
Yeah, no, that's why I can't wait.
So
till-
one slot goes in, and your crossbow is now a plus 1 crossbow, so it does an additional. Add plus 1. You can.
This is gonna be a process to change the entire thing to plus.
I'll take the item.
You
and
should
I'll-
be able to
I'll-
modify it.
I'll make a copy of the item. Actually, I think you all. I'll just make a copy of it and add plus 1 to attack and
Put
damage.
an override on it.
You also might be able to put an override on.
You can put a yes. You can override it.
I don't know how.
Come over here.
Displacement?
All of these are magic items, so magic items are not cheap, just so everybody knows.
Hey,
Just out
how
of
much?
curiosity, am I also able to remove it? Or is
What?
it like a permanent addition?
No, it can be removed.
So if you ever need a plus one.
What is Cloak of Displacement? Cloak of is wow, that is a lot of money. Yeah.
What about
I'm
a
gonna
crossbow?
change that price because that price says 60,000 gold.
What was your plus to hit?
It was plus 9.
Yeah, it's still exorbitant.
And it was
How much is a
1d10
light
plus 4
crossbow
damage.
this
Standard.
one?
It's
Okay,
1,000 gold.
it's updated.
Thank you.
How much
So
is
if
a
you
light
hit it,
crossbow?
and then under
Just a regular.
customize, there's the 2 hidden damage
Oh,
bonus.
check.
I got it.
It's on here. It's at 25, so I don't know.
So it's
Just
now
the
a plus 10
They
to
don't.
hit
They
it,
don't overcharge.
plus 5 damage bonus.
Flame tongue.
Wait, that's what I wanted to find out. Hold on, people.
What if I try and sell my warhammer and then just summon it back?
Roll one d10.
What if I give you my shoelaces? Will you give me the cloth?
Alright, can I get
These broke
a
buggers.
light crossbow plus a quiver for bolts? Bolts, right? That's what crossbows use?
Yeah, flame tongue is 5,000.
Christ.
Yeah, you can just look at whatever the market
Crossbow.
price is on those items are, and you can just get whatever you want. Just mark up whatever gold you need.
Got it. Alright, so.
Anything else anybody else would like to do?
How much for an immovable rod?
500 gold.
Ain't too damn bad.
That is heavily. Normally, I think they're like 1,000 or something.
Andres, how do you look up?
I just
It's
like
just
them.
bolts, right? For the crossbow?
Yeah.
Like
Do you
bolts.
have a
Bolts.
sales section? Logo? Coupons?
Not really.
Work with me, Nick. Work with me.
Crossbow bolts.
Crossbow bolts?
We don't like to sully our product with that.
Interesting. Which, Andres, which one?
One
Bolts or
that
the
is not legacy.
walloping that one?
So, is there
I
anything
guess just
anybody else
bolts.
would
Okay.
like to ask about, or anything you guys would like to do?
How much is this worth? I hold up the orb of time.
I need your help with me.
Oh yeah, I have an orb of something. I just can't remember what the hell it was. Oh, it's a magnet. I forgot the table was magnet. And I was like, why is it trying to eat my pen?
But the 0.5 gold pieces. So
Gust
I'm
of
gonna ask
wind.
how much would that be in gold pieces?
That would be 1 silver.
About 250 gold.
Okay.
Did anyone else want something that was worth about like 250 gold?
You want 40?
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 silver.
How much is this
Okay.
worth? It's an orb of gust of breathing. I'm
They
sorry,
are
gust of
5
breathing.
copper each for a bottle.
That is a vial of
Okay.
what is it? Elemental breath.
Sure.
What
Whatever makes it
is
sound
the
more
actual?
fancy
What
than
is the
Sven.
actual item name? I forgot what it was.
I think it was
Oh, it was bottled breath.
yeah, bottle breath. Gust of wind, no breathing, 1 hour. Apparently, my notes here. Riveting.
Do you count your bolts when you shoot?
Just remember, I got 100 arrows at once, and I carried it around, and he made me get a super quiver.
I have a bag of holding. Ah.
He takes an action to
Well, I was gonna also. Oh, I also need a quiver. I have to figure out how much that is, dude.
Quiver for.
To hold my bag. Just don't hold my
Carry
shit.
around 40 bolts all the time.
Oh, it's 1 gold piece.
About 150 gold
Okay, so.
is the price of them, so they'll pay about 75.
No,
Okay. So I'm giving him 26 gold pieces for the light crossbow and a quiver.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna give him how much silver?
1 silver for 40 bolts.
Well, how much for 100 bolts?
You can't carry 100 bolts.
I have a bag of holding,
Okay, you can carry 100.
and I'm getting a quiver.
You have a Todd. No, he's not Todd. His name's
Gale.
Gale.
Gael.
Gale error.
2 silver, 5 copper.
Okay,
2 plus 2, 4. Quick math.
Right, yeah.
so 26
silver.
gold and then 2
Silver,
silver.
5 copper.
What he said.
Got it.
26.
I'm
2,
ready for combat.
5. Remove.
Do I still have my
Adding that
I
shit.
still have my
No.
Anything else from anybody?
No, I'm good.
Anything you wish to do before you leave the store?
You
It's
guys,
hard.
you guys are stuck
he
here
doesn't
for
have
a
any.
while.
We just have to.
Yeah, we can't get our engine up and running. It's gonna have to
Mentally-
take some time. Not to mention that the keys have been broken, so we're gonna have to go to each plane individually. So Nick's gonna probably go on there on this week, and then actually not this week. Nick can take care of tomorrow's job of getting the next plane. Then we'll have Nick do it after that, and then it'll be my turn.
How far away were we from the treasure?
Wait, if we stayed here when you switch planes, do we get like booted out? Or like when
Nope.
was that? When do you guys close?
Nope.
Yeah.
Are you okay, Moose? You look tired.
Yep,
We
we're
went
open
into a
24 hours,
warehouse
7 days a
and
week,
it turned into a
365 days a year,
warehouse.
and sometimes more depending on what planet we're on.
Any holidays that you guys celebrate?
Yeah, but we celebrate here.
What else?
Let's
Oh,
do
oh.
a Santa hat.
Oh, what hat?
Santa hat.
What's that?
How much for braces of
Okay,
defense?
we're old,
We
so
will
have
be
to
having
do
a
it like
sale
this.
in 36 years on our 1000th anniversary.
Back.
You're right. I'll be back.
I'm buying that nuke. I'm buying that nuke.
I will be back in a few weeks' time, sir.
There is a.
Does time here work different than anywhere else?
It depends on what plane we're in.
Is that 36 years here?
Yeah, 36 years relative to the
I have
material
an
plane.
idea. We have to create Baja Blast and get them to sell it in the store. An energy drink.
Heard.
Wraps.
We do have a spell
Very
scroll of
sugary.
Meteor Swarm if you're looking for that.
No.
How much?
Too much.
How much?
Not
I will
Meteor
sell my
Swarm.
soul. I know Alex is with me on this.
I don't know where Revivify is. Never mind.
Are we in the same conversation?
No.
It is 10,000 gold.
Jesus!
Spell
I know.
scroll.
Fine.
Spell scroll of Meteor Swarm.
Yeah, but I haven't
Can
seen
I
you use
sell-
it yet.
Can,
The saddest
can
thing
I
is
sell
no
I
one
had
can
to.
even cast it.
Why don't? How about someone die and then we get the chance?
He
Can I
did.
sell my
How about you
leather
fucking
armor?
die?
No, because I
Because I'm
just
not
want
using
everyone
any-
here and
it's
got my
half
ass
whatever.
kicked. I'm
You
never
get
dying again.
half of whatever its value is.
Now, Revivify
So 5
would
gold
be dead.
pieces.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Not
Do you come
dead.
back the
Failed
same?
dead saving throws within
You
10
come back
minutes.
the
I think.
same or a little different?
I don't remember how I was before.
Well, it was
Wait, you died
so
before?
cool meeting you guys.
Wait,
It
why
was
did
a
you
pleasure
ask me
doing
if you
business
didn't
with,
know?
with a number of you. Yep.
So
You
when
remember
will
that?
you be? So you don't know where you're gonna go next.
It's going to take us a very long time in order to fix this engine. First, we're going to
Somebody
have to go
fill
to
her in on the
First, we're going to
suicide
have to go
homo.
to each plane because the vast majority of our planar keys were actually broken. So each of us are going to have to take some of our time to cast. We don't
Ask me
exactly
again
have
later,
them.
Alex.
So we have two different kinds of. Obviously, we have our own personal planar keys that which are for individual use, but then there are specialty planar keys that are or planar tuning forces they're called that are used for the engine itself. So we have our individual planar keys, but we can't use those for the engine, so we can only planar shift ourselves. So each one of us are going to have to go to those individual planes that we have a key for, and then we're going to have to make a new tuning fork for our engine, and then we're going to have to repair the engine itself.
So you're gonna be stuck here for a while.
Probably.
Okay.
Relative to here, yes.
So if we leave and then
In
come.
Feywild, it's probably been like 2 seconds.
Okay, so if we leave, do an adventure for like a day,
You
and
looked
then
at a
come
watch.
back.
How much is one of those watches?
Oh, this one's probably useless. This one's tuned for the time in the Feywild.
You have one for the material plane?
Yeah,
How much?
those ones are 300 gold.
Okay.
So
Seems
Lord
like
of
this
Time.
whole thing.
so if we leave
To
and you
watch.
and we come back to this spot, will you still be here, or will you be gone at that point?
Depending on how long. If you're gone for about 20 years, probably not. We'll have it fixed by then. But if you're going to be here and, if you're just going to be here probably within the next couple of days or weeks or so, yeah, we'll probably be here.
Okay.
Cause,
we got time.
Guys,
So
we gotta
all of a sudden
remember
you
where
want to
this-
go somewhere?
we gotta remember where this is.
I'm just
It's a
saying.
good idea now.
For
Find
you
out-
guys, I'm
Finding
just
that
saying.
treasure just got a lot more appealing.
Just
We
once.
might need to go get the treasure.
Honestly, the
Right.
cloak
Yep.
or the ring's not gonna do shit for me. Cause it's only a +1.
What about the
Sit.
armor thing you wanted?
+1
Oh.
to my armor class. Not gonna do.
If it meets it
Oh.
beats, it could save your life in a combat
Exactly.
encounter.
Like for would a
Guys, I'm a squishy baby.
Then stop being upfront at every encounter,
just-
please!
I'm
would
not.
a 15 hit?
Do you have mage armor?
I do. That only gives me a +3, so it would go from 12 to 15.
Plus another one would be 16. Right.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Major armor lasts for 8 hours.
There, do one
It
of
does,
these.
I know.
Do one of these.
Well, anyway,
Anyway,
goodbye, Nix.
Farewell,
it's
Nick.
great
Bye,
meeting-
Nick.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Oh,
bye,
wait.
Nick, and Nix.
I leave the
Pleasure.
Amazon warehouse.
I leave the Amazon warehouse.
Still convinced this was a dream.
And then we
Most
go
of it
away.
Watch
I
him
think
again?
you're asleep.
It's a dream where you walked out of the bathroom with a fur coat.
Do you ever remember
For
that?
what?
And then Nix wakes up from her dream still in a
Do you
cage.
ever remember your
No.
dreams?
Hey,
The
Yzak,
offensive was never launched.
do you think you could help me learn how to use a crossbow?
Yeah, I'll show you.
Yes. Because I don't know how.
Yeah, I'll show you.
Yay!
I walk outside and I just start
Oh, yeah,
slamming
okay.
my hammer into everything. Yeah.
I put in the cart and I put down 2 of the extra fur blankets on the bottom of the cart. Everyone also has a fur blanket and couch wraps.
Yay!
So
Oh, I should add
Heat
that
rock.
to my...
we're gonna be warm.
And good for everybody.
Yep.
As you venture off for another day of travel, as you continue to head west.
Long stride on the horse, we got a mission to do.
as you continue,
Just one, right?
and
Just
you guys can think on your own whether you want to where you want to go to first, what you want to prioritize. Now that you have some of you have some new items, different things to look like that. Please send me a reminder if you figured it out on your own. Then you're good.
Yeah, you can. If you go into customize, you can add a bonus to it. So it just
Oh,
adds
yeah,
a plus one bonus to
it's
it.
already on.
Got it.
So it's set right now.
Just
So
make a note that you have one of the 3 slots filled.
if you go into customize, you can add on like custom notes to it as well.
Guys, we finally have sending stones.
Finally have that thing I needed.